Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judgment. Welcome to Rivals Rumble. I'm just going to say for everyone that is spamming McTominay in my chat, I don't know what you guys want. We're still going to win the Serie A. We just won against Arsenal. McTominay is playing for one of the best coaches around, but it is what it is. But big up everybody that is here and joined from Al Ahwa crew, of course. So hit that like button, people. A lot of people didn't make the stream. But we got a very, very good panel for you right here. We'll talk about Chelsea and Arsenal. But I actually, how's everyone feeling first? Is everyone positive or you all on negatives? Just before I go on and just actually explain, we're going to talk about Spurs, Arsenal, and Chelsea mainly, and Man United. Okay, go ahead. Anyone feeling okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm indifferent.
All right. Alex?
I'm alright. I'm okay too.
Your mic is cutting out, by the way, Alex, like last time. So
Can you hear me now? Is it better?
yeah, it's cutting out. It's not. It has not. The quality is good. It is cutting out. There is a problem with it. Problem with the connection. So
We'll come back again.
all right.
Oh, it's an all Arsenal show. Let's do this.
Yeah. But listen, I actually wanted to start with one thing. People. Before we go on and enjoy the show, hit that like button, people, if you just joined me. I actually want to say something. So Will couldn't make it. He had an emergency. But the reality is, and guys, let's get to 200 likes live. Spurs are genuinely the biggest bottle jobs in the history of the Premier League. I genuinely think that Spurs are going to go irrelevant again. I'm being serious, by the way. It's horrendous, bro. They gave Ipswich the first win in the Premier League this season. I genuinely think they are irrelevant. Every time I said before, and I said on my video, Spurs made me believe in ghosts. I never believed in the Spursy thing until
Boo.
last season.
Boo.
I'm being serious, bro. Bro, you can never write the script that Spurs would lose the game today. It's impossible. Nobody thought that Spurs would lose. Nobody thought that Spurs would draw, let alone lose, bro.
Mo.
At home to
Mo, this-
Kieran McKenna and Ipswich Town. By the way, and I'm gonna say this, guys, apart from Van de Ven, everyone was fit. Solanke is fit. Johnson is fit. Son is fit. Madison is fit. Kulusevski is fit. Bentancur is fit. Sarr is fit. Bissouma is fit. Romero is fit. Udog is fit. Porro's fit. Vicario is fit. And you go on and lose, you frauds, to Ipswich Town at home. This is I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, there is a say in English. Like, this is the end of the end. This is the bottom. This is rock bottom, as people say. It's absolutely horrendous and ridiculous that Spurs lost this game, to be honest. I don't know who watched the game, but it's...
Mo, so there's something that Tottenham fans say about themselves. They call themselves Dr. Tottenham. Because when there's an ailment, when you need 3 points, you know, when you're going through the dumps, when is the first time you've been back in the Premier League for God knows how many years and you haven't won a game in the Premier League for that amount of time? Along comes Dr. Tottenham to give you the 3 points you rightly deserve. In fact, they might give you a little bit more. You know what? Don't just get 3 points, get 2 goals. There you go. Have 2 goals. See, when fans or when fans in general take the mick out of Tottenham, and I know as an international fan, Mo, it's like you look and go, what do you mean by Spursy? Like, it's got to be a made-up thing. I think, like, literally, like, it needs to be put into the English dictionary as a thing. In fact, I'm going to make a petition. I'm starting this petition today. Tottenham should be turned into a charity, so they pay no taxes anymore.
Oh, God.
Because right now they just give people points when they need it. They are a charity at this point, so they should be paying taxes. That stadium they built, it should have built it for free, because you're gonna walk in there and get your 3 points. I'm just saying that right now. So again, international fans, when we say these things about Tottenham and we call them Spursy, and we say, you know, it's the, and as Chiellini, you know, once beautifully said, it's the history of Tottenham. It literally is the history of the Tottenham.
You know,
Alex, can you talk now?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're perfect,
Both
Alex.
perfect.
Yes.
You can hear both? Okay. For me, I'm unlike you, Mo. I love this. I don't want Tottenham to disappear. Like you said, I grew up in Nigeria watching Spurs. They were never a threat. It's never an issue. Not until I got into this YouTube space that it became different for me. I now see the rivalry. Before, it didn't exist. And I absolutely love it. It's glorious to have them, you know, do this yo-yo thing. One day they are cooking. The next minute they're like burnt food. It's awful. I watched that game today and I'm loving life with the way it ended. It's just Tottenham, man. And this is what the Premier League needs. We need a Tottenham to keep this league where it needs to be, at the very top. We're loving it as Arsenal fans and as Premier League fans, or as football fans as well. The story is beautiful.
Guys, let's like the video. Over 400 people here. Ahmed is joining Man United. Ahmed Chelsea is joining as well. And I think we got Jay is joining as well. So listen, we have to start with Chelsea and Arsenal. So forget Spurs. Hit that like button, people.
That's not nice. Listen,
Can I ask you something, guys?
No, Mo,
who's more disappointed? I'm going to actually start with Alex. Are you disappointed that you didn't win, Alex, or you are content with the point?
I'm disappointed.
You were not the better team on the pitch.
No, but doesn't mean I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed that how to say it right? I am disappointed that we drew, but I'm not disappointed. I'm not saying we deserve the win. Does that make sense?
You don't deserve the win. You definitely don't deserve the win. You were safe.
We deserve literally draw what it is. That's the best outcome out of this game. Based on how we played and how they played, that's how it was. I don't think anybody had the better chances. I don't think anybody will. I think Terry said earlier today, and I agree with you. Young people don't realize that they think that if one team did this, that means that the two good teams sometimes neutralize each other. They literally neutralize each other. And I heard people already saying Palmer was missing. No, I don't think
Palmer was absolutely missing.
Okay.
He was missing.
Yeah.
He was definitely missing.
Well, we should hire McTominay. We should get McTominay because he's better. But
no, but Palmer was missing. Don't deflect to Palmer was missing.
What was the reason?
Why are you deflecting? What is McTominay has to do with this?
So I'll say this before you
Alex, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know you do banter, but I know you as an objective person. What is this McTominay has to do with Cole Palmer?
I'm saying, is today is the best Palmer performance? No, but I don't think he was.
No, he was shit. He was abysmal.
Again, you see, when you throw word shit, it doesn't affect me because I don't think
I'm not trying to rile you up, bro. I'm not trying to rattle you at all, Alex.
Oh,
I'm just giving you my opinion, Alex.
Yeah. That's not an opinion. What you're giving me
is absolutely an opinion. I can explain it.
No. You give me a statement. If you don't know the difference between statement and opinion, that's the two different things. The reason why I'm okay, whatever. I am saying
no. Literally, it's the same. I'm not gonna go into a discussion with you. If I, for example, say vitamins are overrated, that's an opinion and a statement at the same time. For example.
Okay.
Anyway, go on. Moving on.
Okay. Do you think Declan Rice is shit?
He was today shit.
You see what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like Declan Rice.
I hold the same. I hold the same standards for everyone, Alex.
Alex,
I'm trying to freaking finish the sentence.
You asked me a question, Alex. You literally asked me, "Do you think Declan Rice is shit?" And I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, and you answered me with the shit. I didn't need your backstory to it. I'm saying what happened was Caicedo played better than Declan Rice today, and
because he's a better footballer.
But let's also can I just say this? Can I just say this as well?
Just go ahead, talk. I can't.
I think the thing about
hold on, Olo. I'm sorry, Alex. No, hold on, Olo. What is wrong, Alex? So we can't.
There's nothing wrong. I literally had the same thing today. With look.
No, go ahead. Finish your point.
My point is today Caicedo overtook ability of what Declan Rice was able to do for Arsenal. That same thing happened. What Partey did to to Palmer? He neutralized his best ability on the field. That's all it was. Is Saka a bad player? No.
But hold on. But the difference
I don't need you to hold on.
You do.
Let him land. Let him land.
What I'm saying is, you can't say Saka was a bad player because somebody did the good job against him. But he's not a bad player.
Do you know? Okay.
No, he said today. Mo said today.
Before anybody talk, I actually don't think that Thomas Partey was trying to neutralize Palmer. Actually.
Yeah. So also, I'll say this as well. And the problem is, it's the level people had talk about Palmer for the past month or so, right? People had said he's the best player in the world. Some people said, all right, and I think that was people stretching it. People definitely said he's the best player in the league, right? So I always say the statements, and everyone says the statement. To be honest, heavy is the head that wears the crown. Like the reality is that when people get put to a pedestal, the reality is that then the eyes of the world will look at them, and if they're not performing to what people say they are, then the criticism come in. Now, I think, he was neutralized in this game. He did have his best game, right? Arsenal obviously had a system to take away what he could have done, but also as well, there's a personal responsibility that lies within the player, 100%. Especially a player who's meant to be the talisman.
But that was correct criticism. What was Mo said about Palmer? He's shit.
No,
it was bad.
He said he was shit today.
I said it was shit today. I didn't say it was shit yesterday.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I've
I
said it
don't
on this.
I don't defend Palmer. I think it was below what he usual standards are. But I'm not saying he's a shit because he still did what he could do today. Because we played against Arsenal and Partey was amazing today. Partey was one of your and what's his name? And Odegaard was one of your best players today on the field.
But-
and guess what side Partey occupies when he plays in the midfield?
But wouldn't you say though that? But wouldn't you say though that if you look at Odegaard coming on, and again, I don't want to use this comparisons because this comparison can be sometimes lazy, but you bring Odegaard, who's had 2 minutes really of football for the past month and a half, right? And you
I
saw
applaud him. Today
you
was
saw-
amazing.
Yeah, you saw the quality he bring.
I
That's the
didn't
same
see
thing as a Chelsea fan you'd want to see Palmer do as well, like have an effect on the game,
And
like
you
in
think
terms of running
yes,
it.
100%. This is if I will criticize specifically going forward, but that's not the case. The guy is not the case. The same thing is what happened to the Odegaard. You see what I'm saying? It's not the same thing. That's why I think the people are freaking going mad when they compare Saka to Palmer because they're not same players. How you can
Yeah, but it's
compare
your
those
fans
two?
that are comparing them.
What? Go talk to those fans, man. Not me.
They were comparing them. That's all. We're just saying
Oh,
if we're going to
well-
compare them, and everyone's saying, "Oh,
I
Palmer's
mean, to
the
be
best
fair,
in the league."
why
Rare. And now that's another big game.
If you
He's done
compare-
nothing.
I
The
mean,
difference
to be
between
compare
Saka,
Palmer
we've
and
seen
Saka,
him do
you
it in the
don't
big
know the
games.
game.
We've seen Saka do it. We ain't seen Palmer do it in the big games yet.
I mean, to
That's-
be fair, I
that's just
think
the
Are we
difference.
hold on a second. Are we counting only this season? Because this season, yes, he didn't do nothing in big games. Are you bringing up this last season too?
We're talking about this season, isn't it?
Okay,
He's had
yeah,
what?
Okay. This season, top 6, he didn't do well. Yeah, I agree with you.
But that's my
But it-
point. But everyone's saying, "Oh, he's the best player in the league right now." It's all right doing it against Wolves and everyone else, but if you can't do it again, if you literally go missing every big game, you can't really be the best player in the league for me.
Yeah, but I even called it since last season. I think Palmer is probably one of the biggest hype jobs Britain
No,
has
he's
ever
cold.
brought
No.
out.
No.
This is what you're reaching, by the way.
This is
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
No,
Hold on.
hold on.
Jay.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna do the
Let
opinion,
me
Jay.
make my point.
It's
Let me
his
make my
opinion.
point.
It's his
No,
opinion.
I don't know if you remember. I've said it on here before. You guys are on here, but let me look at the camera. I've said it on here. He's not quality. He's not quality. He's definitely quality. He has something, but he is a hyped man, and it's just the truth. You can't be stat padding one game will score 4 goals, get multiple assists, and then his numbers go up. But how many games does he truly perform? Last season, he was the only man shining out of all the other players. Of course, it will look good on him. Of course, the British media will play on that because they want this. They want their man to be the most talked about.
Wallahi, this is so ironic coming
But
from a
if we
Goon.
watch, but if we watch, hold on.
This is so ironic.
We'll get to this. We'll get to this. Alex, I think you haven't said anything wrong. I think you're being fair with your assessment of the game and Cole Palmer as well. But I've said it and I want to repeat it. He's just a decent player. He's not as good as they've made him seem because he'll play one team, score 4 goals. The next 3 weeks, he'll probably score another hat trick. And then his numbers keep rising and we forget this shit game. We're going to forget this game in 2 days. Watch.
Bro,
when he plays
Okay, can I debunk what he said?
Hold on, wait,
four
before
and
you
that's
go,
it.
debunk it.
I want to say
I-
literally one little thing. All I'm gonna say about Palmer, yeah, you average player doesn't have like over and over again moments of like world class. You're like, raw, that's a world class. Like the pass the other day, who did he play that pass against? I
Neto.
can't remember who it was.
So Jackson.
Yeah, when he played it
Newcastle.
through, and that crazy. That's like he's the free kicks. He's got world class moments over and over again. I'm
That
not saying he's
touch
world class
today.
yet.
Dude, but
Pardon?
purple
That touch
patches always
today
happen
in the
all
box.
the time.
The touch,
I think
the moment in the box. Hold on.
Average is a reach for me.
I'm saying today, the moment in the box today when Palmer had the missed touch, usually he controls those, and usually those going in. Today was not his game. That's all I'm saying. Like he did not pull his weight today.
No.
This is as far as I'm gonna go with Palmer. He did not
Last season
pull
he
his
got
weight.
too much. Last season he got too much respect. Rather, they didn't respect him enough because he's new.
Yeah.
He's the shiny new toy.
And
This
I
season,
agree.
everybody's awake to
Yes.
who he is, and
That's
so they're
exactly
playing
what it
to
is.
And that was
directly
my
counter that.
argument. I said
this-
just
That's
wait
why I
for
think
him
he's
and
overhyped.
Yeah,
The
but
good players will find a way.
I think
Like
No,
you
hold
can't
on a
watch-
second.
think
Hold
what
on
I
a
would
second.
say-
Okay,
Musiala
hold
play.
on. So
what
you
Musiala
saying
played. Talk
based
about
on
it.
what you just said, overhype. So every team in
Yeah.
the Premier League recognize how threat he is, adjust their teams against him,
Yes. Uh-huh.
and that means that he's overreach.
100%.
Every football team
Because you
adjust
no
the
no
teams.
you see Saka, yeah, they put
Yeah.
three people on him. It doesn't matter. He will deliver more
he
often than Palmer will. Not
Oh
patches.
my
Not
That's a
in
lie.
patches.
You're just lying,
Not
by the
in
way.
patches.
You're
Not
lying to the
Musiala.
people.
Which
He's
one
actually
is
lying.
what part is a lie?
You're actually waffling, by the
Let's
way.
look at today. Let's
He's
look at
waffling.
today.
Yeah, he's waffling,
I
yeah,
mean,
because
we can't do that.
Listen,
Even
you know
last
it's
week,
not-
Oi,
I mean,
oi,
Arsenal
oi,
played
listen,
I've actually clocked it.
Today,
I'm not.
hold on.
I'm not.
Wait, wait,
Hold
wait.
on. Hold on. I'm
Today,
not.
Newcastle.
listen, I didn't say he's terrible.
Hey,
Wait,
hey,
I'm not saying Palmer is a terrible player. I'm
No,
just
no, no,
saying
no.
the media is hyping him up insane.
Well, I can say the same thing about Saka as well, so we can say the same
No,
thing.
you
about-
can't. Should I tell you why you can't say that? Count how many
can.
games Saka produces. He produces
Okay,
in
okay.
way
First of
more
all,
games.
Hey,
Way
Ahmed, you can't
way
say
more
that
games.
because every season Saka gets better and better.
Bro, no,
No,
He
I'm
gets
not
better and
talking
better.
about-
I
I'm
know
not
what's
talking about-
So I
argument.
get what you're
Very poor,
saying, but when you're saying, "Oh, they just talk about," he's proven. He's proven,
bro.
Palmer
Against
gets
small
one
teams,
season.
against big teams, you never say this nonsense about Saka. You
Okay.
don't say this.
Oh, we
And,
Okay,
and, and
okay, let's talk about
Ahmed,
this.
Ahmed, the fact that you're not getting on to Palmer, yeah, because the way you were talking about him as well, best player in the league, you was
Yeah,
with
he's
the
Again,
cold.
I'm not saying he's bad.
And
Don't
then
forget,
he-
I'm not
yeah.
saying it's bad.
He's
Just
not
remember
turned
that.
up in any
I
big
just-
games this season, and you have no chat for him. Make that be Saka, you would have so much chat for him.
Facts.
So
No
much
one will.
chat.
No,
Yes, you would, bro.
No,
Saka makes a bad cross. You say he's a bad player.
No. Because the thing is, yeah, you're talking about Saka, yeah, who's been in this Premier League, yeah, for about 7 seasons, yeah. First of all, yeah, he's been in this Premier League for. He's not no youngster, by the way, youngster by age, yeah, but he's an experienced Premier League footballer, yeah, who has been playing week in, week out. Palmer, yeah, you're talking about decent. What he did last season, no decent player is doing that. Let's be honest, yeah. That was
Ahmed,
an exceptional.
who has a
Hold
higher
on.
ceiling? People in the chat. Go ahead.
He had an exceptional season last year, and they said it's a 1-season wonder. Whether he does it in the big games or not, it's a big stretch. Yeah, he still affects games regardless. In it today, he wasn't great, right? But even at 50% Palmer,
Well, how many
even-
games?
Hold on,
Wait, hold on.
How
Hold
many
on. You're
games?
saying he still
even-
affects games. Doesn't Saka
still
How
still
many
affects
affect
games,
games.
bro? How
I
many
can-
games?
I can
Don't
literally
affect
point
games.
out. I can point out games. Yeah, I can point out his attributes alone that are way better than Saka's alone.
But okay,
Bro,
wait,
okay,
stop,
it's
stop,
again-
wait, stop,
again,
wait,
Can I-
I'm not
wait.
comparing two. I'm not
Wait,
comparing
bro.
two players
No, but we
here. I'm
can't.
just
Listen,
talking about
Ahmed,
Palmer
let me-
being overhyped
Okay.
because
I
he
just
does
like
not
to see
do
the
it
same
as
energy.
Alright.
consistently.
Guys,
It's
guys,
what I'm
wait,
saying.
one second.
Olo,
Let
let
me-
him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish, please.
Wait. We want to talk about big games, yeah. So last season when you were in a title race, yeah, and the games that you lost, Saka
We're
didn't.
talking
turn up.
about this season.
Okay, this
Why
season
are
we
you
can talk
going
about.
back to last season?
We can
to
talk
make
about
your
this
point?
season, yeah.
Talk about
We
this
can talk
season.
about this season. So you know when you missed Saka, yeah. Remember the games? Remember when you lost to Bournemouth 2-0 and you said we missed Saka? Right? Remember that game? Do you remember? This is an interesting fact, yeah. Since Saka has started, yeah, and came back to the team, you drew to Liverpool, lost to Newcastle, lost to Inter, and drew to Chelsea. You haven't won with Saka in the team. So this notion about we missed Saka, yeah,
Dog.
is nonsense as well.
You're moving the
Where was it?
goalpost.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
talking
It's not
about
a big game.
Palmer, and you
You're
bring.
shady,
I'm
my
talking
boy.
about
Where
Palmer
is it?
being overhyped. Just listen.
Well,
Just listen.
why
One
is
at a
Saka-
time.
I
One
didn't
at
say
a
it's
time. The
bad.
most important
Game.
thing, guys, I'm gonna say the most important thing. We can argue back and forth one at a time, so we can hear, and the audience can hear. Please.
So
Where was Saka against Inter, by the way? Where was it?
Ahmed, you're making.
I'm
so
a
the
stick
problem
to
is-
my
wait,
point,
wait,
though. I
wait,
need
one
you to
second.
stick to
Oh, it
what I said.
started when
Wait,
Mo
one second.
called Palmer.
You know
shit.
what? You know why they want to go at Palmer?
Let's
It's,
talk,
it's to protect Saka, in it. That's why.
No, you're not
It's
listening, bro.
protect-
Ahmed,
no,
you're
that's
not
why.
listening to what I
They're
said. You're not
protecting
listening to what
Saka
I
so
said.
much, yeah. Because
I
they
just-
put this thing in their head, yeah, that he's
He's
this
such
player,
a
yeah, that's
rebel.
that's amazing.
No,
Nobody
we
said
just
anything
want you
about
to
Saka.
keep. You know what it is,
That's
Ahmed?
bro.
We want you to keep other players to the same standard you keep Saka to.
He's
That's
not.
it.
Listen, Jay.
But-
he's
We'll
never-
see when he
Jay,
talks about
Jay,
Foden.
Jay,
Watch him talk
Jay.
about Foden.
This is crazy,
Jay,
bro.
Jay, he will
Ahmed,
be-
You
Wait,
guys are baby and
wait,
Saka.
guys,
You are.
One second. One second.
You're baby and Saka.
Jay, listen. One thing about Ahmed is this, right? You got to understand. He's never going to change his mind. Saka could score 100 goals. He's never going to change.
Yeah, but he's
his
not
mind.
going to
just
score
got-
100 goals, is he?
I don't care. Okay, that's fine.
no, but
That's
all I
you.
find it
Wait,
crazy
let me
that I
finish.
spoke
Wait,
only about
bro,
Palmer,
bro,
and his
bro.
response to me is to talk about Saka.
Bro, but listen.
Because
So
your Palmer
sometimes-
thing is not factual.
Wait, sometimes you have to understand the people you're talking
It's
to.
not factual.
I don't argue with Ahmed about Saka
What,
or
that he ain't
Declan Rice because he's
performed
got.
in
Because you can't
He's
debunk
got-
it. That's why you can't debunk
Wait,
it.
no,
That's
no,
cool.
but
That's cool. Wait,
we were
Jay,
saying
Jay.
he ain't.
Hey, one second. You got to remember something right now. Ahmed is gassed. Like he's on 0 goal difference. So right
Yeah.
now his
4
head
points
is
behind you, by the way.
space right now.
4
His head
points
is in
behind you, by the
space
way.
right now.
In
Right?
our worst season, by the
We-
way, and we're only 4 points behind the mighty Arsenal,
that's
and you're in phase 2000.
That's
That's
cool.
what phase
That's
you're
cool.
in.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
You're in
yes.
so
phase
I mean-
It's not
2000.
going to
Do
end
you know how
like that.
embarrassing that is?
It's not going to end like that. So it's good to gloat
They're
now.
in phase
It's not going to end
2000,
like that.
and my club is
Do you
only 4
mind?
points.
All right, guys. Do
That's
you mind if I
crazy.
just let's relax?
Ahmed,
here.
please go.
Tranquilo,
Yeah.
tranquilo,
Um,
okay. Listen, I want to just make the point.
Can you tell
yeah.
the people to like first? We have 600 people. Can you tell the people to like first?
How about this?
Can you
How
do-
about guys? Can you dislike? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Come on, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe.
Dislike as good as the
No,
like.
No,
as
I'm
long
just
as
trolling.
you
I'm just
interact.
trolling.
Guys,
Well,
we have about 600
Where's-
people here. We aren't even on 200 likes. The target for this
We have to
show
talk about it,
is
though.
5.
Yeah.
Ahmed,
Yeah.
when I tell the
Yeah.
people to like, can you not interrupt me? Ahmed, Habibi, please.
Go on.
I think
Guys,
Don't
we
tell
got
Ahmed.
600 people here. We need the likes to go up to 500. I know that conversation is nice. Is a lot of arguments, but the like button is underneath the live chat. Hit that like button so we can get more people. And also, I want to thank everyone because we're actually officially on 27,000 subs on this channel. Thank you for
Let's
everyone that
go.
is here and supporting the channel. 27. And also, all these guys' channels are in the description. AA United, Jay's channel is in the description. The Bridge Nation, who's live every day, literally every day. Nimi's channel is in the description as well. He is closing on 3K. Nimi's channel, Thomas Party's brother, is in the description. Go and subscribe. The one who locked Cole Palmer today, we got him on the panel, of course. So
You've got me.
come on.
Yeah,
What about me?
So,
Wait.
You
Stop,
don't have a
stop.
channel.
Hold on,
You're
for the-
I have a-
actually part
we-
of this channel.
We know
The
what.
Footy Judge Olo.
There you go.
Hold on.
Thank you very
for
much.
For the 27 subscribers, yeah, can we get like one thing from everyone on the panel?
What do
Is
you
that
mean?
cool?
What does
Just
that mean?
one little gesture. Just everyone give
What'd
me
you
a.
say?
Everyone just after me, yeah. Give me a. Oh yeah.
What,
Yeah, I ain't doing
no,
that shit.
bro. No, we're not doing that, bro.
Oh
We're not.
my god, I thought
We're
we-
not doing this
I'm
shit.
in my mid-40s. I ain't doing this shit.
yeah.
Hey,
Grown-ass man.
you
Not
man
doing
take
that,
yourself
bro.
too serious, my boy.
Jay, I got kids behind.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I ain't doing
Ahmed,
that.
Ahmed was talking. Mike to Ahmed. Ahmed, go ahead.
But I've realized that.
Now
Yeah,
you're
that's-
not.
Exactly.
you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I just want to just say, listen, I think this Palmer conversation at the end of the day is useless. For me, as a Chelsea fan, I shouldn't just be relying on one player to be giving me, moments. You know what I mean? There's other players in my team that should be providing for me in attack, whether that be Jackson, Nkuku, Neto, what's it called, Madueke, etc., etc. You get the point I'm trying to make. So, listen, did he have a bad game today? 100%. I personally would have actually subbed him off for someone else to help improve the attack. That was my take. And so that was my take because I don't think he was performing to his level. And as such, listen, if I want to go out there to continue to win the game, I still got guys on the bench that can still provide for me. So that's what it is, man. I'm always objective about my players.
Sub off Cole Palmer
I
is
respect it.
crazy. Wallahi,
Ahmed,
respect.
Ahmed wouldn't even have
Respect.
subbed him.
Best
No,
player in the world,
but I think for me, it's like,
best
listen,
player in the world.
he was. I
That's
didn't
the
say he was
best
the
player in
best
the
player.
world.
You're the one that's saying that he's the best player in the
No,
world.
no,
Say.
no, no. I've heard this. I've heard
I
this.
never said this.
Okay, fine.
Ahmed-
Best player in the league.
Ahmed, you and Ches were
Best player in the
saying
league.
he's the best player in the league.
I didn't say he was
100%.
best player in the league either.
I
So,
was
hey,
here.
One
was not me.
substitution can
I think-
fix the situation.
Maybe it
By-
wasn't you, but maybe.
By take
Maybe.
Madueke out and put Palmer on the wing and bring in either what's his name,
Nkuku or Felix, yeah.
and Cook or Felix in that
Kuku's
end.
not happy, by the way. He's not happy with the playing time, innit? So
I
United.
don't
Yeah,
know.
Shakira.
I
I mean,
don't have
Shakira.
his personal number and stuff, so he didn't tell me personally. So I don't know if he's happy or not happy. But I can tell you, I'm not happy that how we not how we played, but how the result went. That's as far as I'm gonna go.
So what is it? Okay, so let's actually get to the point here with this. Okay, Palmer was shit today.
Mm.
Okay. What's the whole? Because I want to try and understand where we're trying to get this. Are we trying to like say that Saka is on the same level?
I'm gonna
or-
tell you the
There
difference.
is a-
Nobody
there's
said
something
anything.
Saka.
Mo, can I explain?
Saka-
Mo, can I
Oh
explain
yeah,
something?
yeah. Go ahead. Go
Because
ahead.
I want to know
Ahmed,
what we're trying to get at.
Ahmed, let me
Because-
speak to you. Let me speak to you. Kopama is not a bad player, right?
Thank you.
I just think he's super hyped. That is ridiculous. He
Coming
plays.
from
How many
Arsenal
goals does he
fans.
have this season? Hold on. He has how many goals does he have this season in Premier League? 7 goals, right? Or so. 4 of them came in one game. My opinion is that
You know that
doesn't
Saka
do
never
enough.
had the.
I would rather have
in his career.
I'd rather that's fine.
Actually, no, he
But
has.
listen,
For
let
England.
me tell you my point. Hold on. Ahmed, I'm not mentioning anything about Saka. My point is that Cole Palmer is talked about at a level
comeback, man.
that I don't
Good
think he
comeback.
deserves to be talked about because he doesn't do it in every game. One game he'll do 4 or 5, and then he'll skip like 4
So,
games.
in your
he'll come and
opinion,
do
you have to.
3.
So,
I would prefer a Saka. Now, this is the only time I bring up Saka. I'll bring up Saka because he does it probably once every 2 games, if not every
What
game.
does he do exactly?
That is a player that I love. That's
What
a
does he
player
do?
that I need in my team.
Can I?
What do you mean? What does he do? Goals and
Can you tell me
assists.
what Saka does in
Ahmed,
big
before
games?
you go, I think this
Goals
argument
and
is-
assists. What do you mean? What does he do?
So you think
I
getting
think-
goals and assists is what measures someone doing something in a big
guys,
game?
I wanna
guys,
disagree
bro.
quickly, if I may.
Please-
I
please
actually
don't
think
miss
it's
my
one of the
point.
most important
Ahmed,
things for an attacker. To
can-
be honest with you, one of the
Ahmed,
most
Ahmed.
important things for an attacker.
No.
is to
Not
get
really.
How
an
you do
assist,
it matters.
actually.
Wait, how you do it
Not really.
matters. You don't start.
Not
You don't
really.
get out. Listen, I'll be very pissed if Saka
Can you
scored
imagine you criticize the
4
player
goals
for having a
4
hat
goals.
trick?
Hold on. No. That's not what I'm saying.
Actually, one of
Wait.
the best things to get
Let
a
me tell you,
GA, like get goals
I
and
think-
assists.
Oh,
Okay,
before you-
since you
before
guys
you-
only hear Saka when I talk, let me explain with Saka.
I
If
just wanna
Saka played
shake
1
you,
game
Ahmed,
and
bro.
scored 4, if Saka's played 1 game and scored 4, doesn't score in the next 3, doesn't assist in the next 3, then 3 weeks
He
later
doesn't
he
have
comes
to.
and
He
scores
doesn't
5,
have to score goals.
and
to
then his
affect
number
games.
looks good. Facts. I agree with you on that. I'm not disputing that, but that is what Kopama is riding on now because he
Okay, I can say
doesn't
the
do
same
it
thing about-
when he's not scoring those
Hold on.
goals.
Ahmed, I want
Okay.
to
Saka does it every
want-
2 maximum
No.
3
Okay,
games.
You've
so
actually got
can
this
I-
twisted.
sorry,
Ahmed, just
before-
2 seconds.
I
He's
have
actually-
a stat. I wanted to bring that stat up quickly. Yeah?
Okay, go on.
So
Bring the stat,
currently
please.
in the Premier League, you said obviously he
Uh-huh.
has 7 goals. He also has 5 assists. Currently, that's
How
12
many-
GA
okay.
versus 10.
Hold on.
12
Yeah.
versus
Hold on.
So
How
wait,
many
so-
games? This is my entire
No,
point.
and
How
this is the
many
point I'm gonna
games
make.
And
Yeah,
So,
please.
Who were they
this is the point
against?
I'm gonna make.
How many
And
points?
So his last assist for us was literally just not the game before this game, which was Newcastle, because we faced Newcastle before we faced you
You're a
guys,
Chelsea
right?
fan, right?
Yes, I am a
Just-
Chelsea fan.
hold on.
So
Okay.
So his last assist was against I think, if I'm not mistaken, was Newcastle, or that was a goal. It was either a goal or assist that he got in his
Goal.
last game,
didn't
right?
get
So
assist.
it was I think
I think
it was either a goal against Newcastle. I think it was a goal against Newcastle, I'm not mistaken, right? So that's literally his last GNA. And obviously, this game against Arsenal, he didn't get anything. So the point I'm just trying to make to you is that this guy is getting stuff consistently on a consistent basis.
can I ask
You
a
may be
question?
saying that he scored too many goals in one game, but I think for me, listen, Palmer
That's-
this season in the big games has not produced. I don't think anyone here would disagree with you on that take. But I think
Can I
in
ask
the
a question?
other games in the league,
So you don't think he's overhyped?
Wait.
no.
Do you
I,
think
don't
he's?
think- I feel, listen, any player from England
What-
usually gets
what-
overhyped.
Serious-
Any
Alex,
player
Alex,
from England gets
Let me
overhyped.
ask you, what's
Like, I
overhyped
feel like we're
mean?
doing too much there.
What
I
does
can I
overhyped mean?
interject and say something for all who
Overhyped
comes in?
means-
Guys, can I interject and say something? Cole Palmer has produced, just to answer you, Nemi, Cole Palmer has produced GA in 6 games and Saka in 7. So it's very comparable. Go ahead, Olo.
So
No.
I'll
I
just-
just
I'll
want to know
just-
what's overhyped means.
That's important. That's important. Just more.
One game is
very
important out of 11
No.
games. Khalas, one game is
Hold on.
makes
hold
all
on.
the difference in
Let
the
me tell-
world.
This was not a
Can somebody
comparison of
give
2 people.
a
This
person-
is somebody
No, it
who is.
is.
Over, I'm talking.
Because you hold Saka to a higher standard, Nemi. Right?
Okay.
Do you think
Are
Saka is one of the best
Are you
wingers in the
asking me now?
world?
This is first. This
Yes,
is the
I
first
am
time I'm
asking you
saying this.
today.
They
Do
don't
you
play in
think,
the same
okay, it's a
position.
simple question. Do you
I'll
think
take both
Saka
of
is
them
one
in
of the
my
best wingers in the world?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, so Cole Palmer had GA in 6 games, Saka in 7. And Cole Palmer has more goals. And goals weigh more than assists. It's just facts.
Yeah,
So
but-
basically,
Hold on,
Cole
hold on.
Palmer has
But
affected more games
Yeah.
No,
than Saka.
Yeah, but
this
then-
season.
then
games.
then
No,
you
no,
got-
no,
then
not
you
more
got-
games.
hold
Not
on,
more
then-
games. You just said it yourself. That's not more games than Saka. If you have more GA, but in less games than somebody
you
who
don't
has
know what-
less in more.
Yeah, but
are you
goals,
talking about?
guys,
hold on.
guys, hold more weight than assists.
No,
Do we
no.
all agree?
What matters
No.
is for the team. No, you're
Oh
talking about
my
individual
God.
players. Listen,
No,
I'm talking
oh
about
my
a collective.
God.
Hold on. I'm
You know what's
talking about a
crazy?
team.
Crazy.
I'm talking about the team. If you're not
I'm trying to
infecting
have a
a
fair argument here,
Okay.
but
You know
you
what?
don't want to hear it.
Let
to
me
be
ask a
honest.
Chelsea fan, bro. Let me ask a Chelsea fan. I don't know what
No,
games
no,
you guys
listen,
have lost. I don't
listen.
watch you guys often. I forgot your name, bro. The other Chelsea fan here, not Alex.
Alex
Ahmed.
and Ahmed.
Okay, listen.
Ahmed
would you
is not
prefer
important.
Cole
Just remember
Palmer
Alex.
to score? Hold on. Would you prefer
Very
Cole
funny,
Palmer to
Alex.
score 30 goals or 30 assists in 30 games, for instance, as opposed to scoring 30 goals or 30 assists in 20 games, what would you choose?
I think it depends on
really
I think it depends on the context, because I think again you've given me a context of like
What is
This
this?
Palmer thing is so
You know what I mean?
over.
So-
No.
That's what is going
Okay,
on
what
here.
context do
Wait,
you
what
need?
did you
Ask
say,
me and I'll
Ahmed?
give it to you.
because
What context do you need?
He said
Context.
Hold
because,
on, what
like-
did Ahmed say? Go on, sorry.
I think what he will, because he was saying to me, obviously 30 goals and like 20 games compared to like 30 goals in like obviously 30 games, right? I think for me, the context I would be asking for is then who am I facing?
Wait,
What is
that's
the
the same
opposition?
thing.
Yeah.
That's the same thing when you think about it. Like,
It's not the
Yeah,
same thing.
I-
It's the same thing.
Exactly.
It's the
It's the
same
same
thing
thing.
for an individual. Wait, hold on. It's the same
It's
thing for an
just a goal.
individual, but not as a collective. Listen, there are games where you just need one goal to change everything for you. Like this
Is it-
game, for
wait,
instance. Like
is it
this
30
game.
Wait,
Let's-
bro. Wait. Is it 30
Let me
goals in
rephrase it.
each of those?
Let-
Wait, is it 30 goals in each of the games or 30 goals over
Would you
30
prefer
games?
30
or 30
games
over 20? 'Cause it's
in
still the same
you?
thing.
Would you prefer 30 GA in 30 games
I
or 30 GA
swear,
in
man.
20
Same thing.
games?
Mathematically,
It's not the same.
thing.
Bro.
It's same thing.
If
He's not
anything,
a
it's
good
better.
goal scorer.
And
Hold on, hold
anything, you can make
Who
the
gets what
argument.
I'm
that
Ahmed?
it's better
Ahmed, do you
numbers.
get what I'm saying?
Wait, let me debunk what he said there. Saka's not a prolific goal scorer. First
I'm not
of all. Let's
talking
just-
about Saka.
Hold
Why
on,
are
hold
you
on,
bringing
hold on.
Saka up?
Wait,
I'm not
hold
bringing
on,
up
hold on.
Saka.
This is what
Let me-
we've
let me
been
finish,
talking about.
Let me finish
Can
it,
I-
because this guy's talking about GA non-stop here. It's become a mathematician show. GA, yeah. Like I said, first of all, yeah, he's not a prolific goal scorer. He's been in the Premier League for over 6 seasons, yeah, and he's
Can
not
you
got
answer
a-
my question?
Wait,
Just
hold on.
answer
Let
my
me
question.
finish. He's not got more than 16 goals, and he's not an elite passer of the ball, and he's not an elite chance creator like that, and he don't do it like that. Cole Palmer, yeah, Cole Palmer. If you put his GA to the side, yeah, what he does on a pitch, whether it wasn't today or not, is besides the point. But you can clearly see, yeah, the difference in quality with the way he passes, with the way he strikes the ball, his free kicks, his touches that he does. You can tell that this guy possesses quality.
Not
Yeah,
today.
That's
Not
Saka.
today.
Ahmed, I
No,
never
hold
said
on.
he doesn't have quality.
Did you see
No,
his- Did you see his shot on target the first 5 minutes?
I haven't
Did you see
finished.
that?
I haven't finished.
That long.
I
That
Did
haven't
you see
finished.
that long range shot?
That's crazy.
I haven't finished yet. Because
Forcing
this
it, my boy.
wait, I haven't finished.
One
He's
at a
saying-
time.
wait,
One
let me
at a
finish.
time,
Let me
people.
finish.
Ahmed, Man United
Mo,
talking, and then all of One at a
Ahmed
time.
didn't.
No, because he just contradicted himself. He just called Palmer a decent player, and then in the same sentence, he's saying Saka's one of the best wingers in the world. And you say, "Oh no, I'm not saying that." You basically are saying
No.
that.
I did. Yes,
That's what
I'm
you
saying
said.
that, but I'm not talking about. I answered most questions directly. Hold on,
No, but
Ahmed.
you said
Just
he's a
listen to my
decent
question
player.
again. Mo, just listen to my question again. And I'm not going to deny that I have an Arsenal bias. Yeah, I can't. I'll be lying to myself. But hold on. I just answer the question I asked.
Yeah,
Would you prefer 30 goals in 30 games or 30 goals in 20 games from your GA?
There is context,
I'm
by the way.
I'm
There's
not counting
context, by the
anything.
way.
What context?
No,
I'll answer it.
I can literally give you the context. A goal when my team is losing 3-0 and
No,
someone
that-
scoring a goal.
no.
Who gives a fuck
That's
about
no,
someone
that
scoring a
context is
goal?
not necessary. It's not necessary at the point because the whole plan is not to prove that Cole Palmer
If we
is the
win
best
30
player in the
games
world.
based on those goals, I'll take the 30 wins.
Exactly, and that's my point because there's a lot of
don't
times
know what
in this
you're-
league.
So why is your can you land your point, Nemi, now? Can you land
My
your point?
point is he doesn't affect as much games that requires him to be put
I
in this
just
you
told
doing that
crazy
to say that
category.
hold on,
I
hold
just
on,
told you he did this
hold on.
season.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
I literally
You
just told you he
hold
did
on
this
a
Okay,
season.
okay. So he directly affected one game more than
Oh my
Saka,
God,
but he
so
has
you
more
think-
One
GA.
game less than
Less,
Saka. Less.
okay, but he has more GA.
There's a stat for this. So wait, guys.
No.
Alex, I'm gonna
He
go.
just give me that stat to tell me that Palmer's goals do not affect the games.
No. That's not what I said.
So
I'm
there's a stat.
talking about the patches that he plays in.
But
right?
no, bro.
He
there's
will
a-
do
so
it
wait.
in less games
What patches
than
is
when
he
it's
talking about?
needed.
You're just
Guys,
waffling.
guys,
to be honest.
What's he talking about? There's no substance
Can I
with
just
what
say?
he's
Can I
saying.
just say?
No,
You're
I'm talking
literally
now.
waffling, Nemi.
Please, Ollie.
Let the
No,
other
you're not
Chelsea
talking.
fan. Can you answer my question?
I'm just gonna say, listen, at the end of the day, this is just becoming, nonsense, respectfully.
Let the-
Like,
let-
can
Answer
we
the
talk about
question,
game?
though. Answer
Can
the
we
question.
please talk about the game?
Answer the
there's
question first,
The
then move
context,
on.
there's no, because
All
I
starters
can make
with
the argument that
Palmer is a shit.
30 goals in 20 games for me means that the player is averaging a goal and assist as a better average compared to
But that's the thing. You're thinking about individual. I'm thinking about the team winning matches, because there's 10 games there that if he got a goal or assist in, it would have changed the result. And the team standing.
Can we establish something?
Mo, you know how best.
Okay, guys, I have to take over the stream. I got 3 people that need to talk on it: Olu, Jay, and Alex. I'm gonna start with Olu, then Alex, then Jay.
I was going to ask a very important question, right? Very important question. I just wanted to know why Palmer came on the pitch after 90 minutes with his full kit on, because I'm pretty sure he wasn't playing that game today, was he? Like, I'm pretty sure he did a John Terry. I'm pretty sure he did a John Terry, came on the pitch, full kit.
That's such a meaty.
He never played
banter, to be honest.
That is a meaty banter.
That's a meaty banter. All I want to say in this to end this segment is that both of them are better than Phil Foden, and we know it.
Alex,
and nobody wants to actually say
Alex,
that.
Alex, you found that
That
funny.
is the reality. Hold on.
No,
Okay, what is bad about what I said?
Foden's better than Saka, bro.
In what aspect?
In everything. In every footballing metric, he's better at. In everything.
No.
You're a Man U fan, huh? You're a United fan?
I don't even like
United fan, of
Foden-
course. He's a United
Fan.
fan. Simping to, we know he's
Foden-
glazing.
No, it's not something. It's not
It's
something.
definitely the
Foden
reality.
if we actually compare,
Foden's a better player.
Ganacho's got more G.
What do you mean a better
this
player?
season,
In what
innit?
aspect? He doesn't
think-
pass
what's he been
better than
doing?
Saka. He
What's-
doesn't dribble better than Saka.
He's a better dribbler than
Stronger
Saka.
than Saka.
He's a better
actually is not.
dribbler than Saka, and he
Actually,
carries the
he's
ball
not.
better than Saka. He's
Cole
got a
Palmer.
better.
Okay, let me respond to him now. Phil Foden actually isn't a dribbler.
no.
Cole Foden is
So
not a
he-
dribbler. He's not.
No,
He's
and
not like a
Palmer.
Cole Palmer. Is
Neither
a
is
dribbler.
Saka.
No,
Neither
man,
is Saka.
with all due respect, I mean, let me talk now. With all due respect, let me talk now. Right? Cole Palmer is about the nutmegs, the dribbles, get the ball out, all these things. Phil Foden isn't. Phil Foden runs with the ball, glides past player. Saka does this, and you saw it today when he turned Kukurea a couple of times.
He got
Bro,
pocket.
you literally saw it. You literally saw Saka today. Literally go inside the pitch, turn Kukurea. He had to put him down. Same as Cole Palmer, he does. Phil Foden doesn't do this often. Saka can cross better than Foden, can pass better than Foden. He's stronger than Foden, and he's quicker and faster than Foden. I just gave you 4 aspects of a football player that a coach would look for more than the other guy. And then you want to tell me Phil Foden is better because he looks better and sexy more.
It's not about that. It's not about that.
It is about that, bro.
Cucurella pocketed Saka. Saka had a stinker. He was worse than Palmer today. He pocketed him.
Worse than Palmer.
He was definitely
didn't
not
have a
worse
good
than
game.
Palmer.
He was.
He
No
but
way.
he
It's
didn't
an
have the best
absolute
game.
agenda, bro.
Do you know
On
why?
my
Do you
video,
know
I
why?
actually
You guys are using Palmer's bad performance to protect Saka's stinker. That's what you guys are doing.
No, but all I'm gonna say,
That's what
I'm
you
not
guys
saying.
are doing.
I'm not saying. I mean, Saka had a good game.
It's
But-
coping.
but
You're
the,
coping.
the chance that Marino missed, who did that come from? If he Palmer didn't do nothing.
My
He-
God.
I'm just
The
saying.
shot that Palmer
saying.
didn't do nothing.
No.
No. Hold on a second. The cross that Fofana missed.
Come on, the ball from
there's the
Saka
same
is
exactly
on the
cross
plate.
missed
Marino
by
just doesn't
Fofana.
connect with it.
That's like me saying Madueke's cross.
Palmer's the hit and hope.
Is cooked. Come on, bro. Like, we're not doing this, man. We
Oh
shouldn't do
my
this rubbish.
Bro,
I think both of us should listen. We should only be
If my
doing.
grandma had the wheel, she will be a bicycle.
All right.
Isn't she?
Thank you for that, Alex. Thank you for that, Alex.
Alex, isn't
Well,
she?
listen, let's be realistic, guys. Yeah, both players
Yeah,
did
man.
not have a good game. I don't know why
If
we can't
buts
say
and
that.
maybes,
You know
man.
what
I'm
I
not
agree.
saying he had-
I agree
don't
1,000%,
think
bro.
Saka- I don't think Saka had a good
Saka didn't
game.
have a.
All we need
I'm
to
just
say, like,
saying there was
let's just
something from him. There was just a
Or-
little
Okay,
Bro,
you know what? Let's just move on from that. Because
Oh, can we just talk about the game? Can we just talk about it?
Yeah,
Okay,
all
let's
I
talk about
can,
the game.
all I,
I wanna-
all I
About the
want-
game.
I'm
wanna
just gonna
say-
present something to Ahmed. You do about dribbles and stats, Ahmed, and you brought the stats.
I
Ahmed,
don't
we'll
want
move on.
I just
You literally on Al Ahwa, don't hide. You brought
I'm still here.
stats. Saka completed more dribbles last season than player of the season Phil Foden last season. So
Phil
have
Foden
some
is not a
shame,
dribbler.
bro.
What's that got to do with anything? Adama Traore
Phil
can play
Foden
Because
is
you
not a
say the
dribbler.
whole dribble. Cole
Oh
Palmer
my
completed
God.
more
Hold on,
dribbles
hold
than
on.
them.
bro.
It's going to be better to compare Phil Foden
And
to
honestly,
thing is,
Palmer
Alex,
than to
he is
Saka.
the one who brought stats, not me,
I know,
bro.
I know.
On Al-Ahwa, he brought
I know,
stats.
but I don't
not
pay.
me.
I don't need to bring
Like
stats.
you see, I don't
You
pay attention.
literally
to
did
that.
on Al-Ahwa,
I
you
don't need to
fraud.
bring
You
stats.
literally did. Bro,
All
it's
I'm saying
clips, you're
is you
recorded,
got-
bro. These are
Bro,
live
you-
shows.
all you need
Saka,
to
yeah?
compare.
Saka-
All you need to compare is Saka, not to Foden or not to Palmer. Saka is the Madueke. Saka
I agree.
is
Alex, you're completely right.
Salah.
what's his name? If you want to compare Palmer, Palmer is to Odegaard
Foden.
today.
Or Foden or
Foden,
Odegaard,
Or
yes.
Foden, yeah, that's the real comparison.
Thank
And
you,
if
Alex.
you compare those
Word.
two, yes, I will say Odegaard is completely
Oh,
different.
wait, he's saying thank you.
Yeah.
So does that mean Odegaard's decent then? Because you said Palmer's decent. So you're saying
No, I was talking.
No.
Bro,
Today,
I was talking about this
today-
comparison. We're comparing a winger and a central midfield and an attacking midfielder. It's not the same. That's all Alex is saying, and that makes sense to
So
me.
why do you guys always mention Palmer and Saka if you can identify
No,
them?
you mentioned that. I was talking about
Because they
Palmer.
play
You-
today.
you-
Because they play. Do you want to compare Palmer and Odegaard today? Odegaard wins the comparison today.
yes,
Easy.
yes,
Easy.
Odegaard
Like
wins the comparison.
Odegaard literally was a leader, affected the game,
The reason
dictated
why
where
we-
Arsenal goes, had an assist. Odegaard did, and by the way, he hasn't played since August, and he came on the game today, and he
Did you-
literally led the game today.
on Palmer's ground too. Remember that Palmer's.
So,
you
Ahmed,
realize, yeah,
if you wanna,
By the way,
do you like Odegaard, Ahmed?
He's a good player, Odegaard. I rate Odegaard.
Do you think
Yeah.
Palmer is better than him?
Of course, he's better. Yeah, of course.
Do you think Foden is better than Odegaard?
I would say Foden's better than Odegaard. Yeah.
Did you see Odegaard play
crazy.
today?
Yeah, he was very good. I rate Odegaard. He's a good footballer.
I don't think Foden was good today this season. I don't think Foden is the same Foden that was last season. Foden is not the
Bro.
same. And Odegaard, you see,
No.
when you hold on a second, when we the reason why we're comparing Saka and Palmer, it's because Saka is that kind of importance for Arsenal, like Palmer for Chelsea, like for the team performance. You see what I'm saying? But in my eyes, Saka was never that person. I always said Odegaard is more important for Saka because when Odegaard is on the field, Saka plays better. Saka
Yes.
can do the moments of the game. Saka can beat the player. He can produce that. Who did they play against last time when he scored? He scored against somebody recently, and he did really good goal. But I'm saying,
Tottenham, I think it's Tottenham we're talking about.
He scored against
Tottenham played
Liverpool, guys.
short.
The last game he scored was
Liverpool,
against Liverpool.
Liverpool too.
Liverpool goal was exactly based on
It
what
scores
Saka
all the
can do.
time, you know, all the time.
Yeah, not all the time. He didn't score today, did he? all the time.
I need to.
So what I'm
After
hold on a
Alex
second.
finish, I'm gonna have to go
what
ahead.
I'm
Alex.
saying, what I'm saying
Can I
is
talk about the game?
for Saka to be
Yes,
the
we
best,
will, but I need to.
for the Saka to be the best out of Saka, you need Odegaard in the team. So
and
far,
Ben White and Ben White
no.
and Ben White.
Like,
No,
in
over-
an attacking sense.
Odegaard
an
is
attacking
essential.
sense.
Let Alex finish because I need to move on from this.
Yeah,
point. We're
yeah.
just
So
talking
what I'm
about-
saying, like, that's how, like, if you will have Saka and Odegaard all the time, Saka will be performing better and better and better. That's all it is.
Yes.
So there's nothing
Can I just say,
comparison.
Guys,
reason why-
Olo, I need to move on from this, please. Guys, before we move on, I'm just gonna give a shout out to our sponsor today. Today's sponsor is Proton VPN. It's just a simple VPN. You go, you protect yourself. You can watch the games everywhere. It's one of the best VPNs out there. I got them here. Protect your credit cards, protect your bank accounts, of course, and also you can watch football from anywhere. When I travel, I take my phone. I can watch the same exact broadcast I watch here in America. I watch them anywhere in the world. Also, you can subscribe to a VPN like this, and you can connect to America where you get Peacock Premium for like $50 a year. You can watch all the 3 o'clock games, or you can subscribe to Bein Sports in the Middle East, and it's much cheaper than the UK. So go and try it. You get an exclusive offer about 65%. If you use the link, it's in the description, or scan the QR code in front of you. I got VPN because I protect myself, but also it's about the football, to be honest. We're here a football show. It's about watching the football for cheap. VPN makes you watch football cheaper. Basically,
And
as
it makes you
simple
watch Channel
as
Blue
that.
mix like chances, man. You know what I mean? Mr. Penn.
It definitely does. If you want to watch all
McTominay
the
never looked better
Champions
on a
League-
VPN.
let
McTominay
me
never
interrupt,
looked
please.
better with the...
guys, please let me do the guys, please. Guys, just go and click the link in the description or scan the QR code. It's simple. You get a 65% discount. It's a great discount. It doesn't cost you a lot and it actually saves you over the long run instead of subscribing to the UK. Let me now do, I'm back to the show. Let me now do the super chats, guys. Seriously. Lucas, guys,
Proton. I can add some Proton views for you if you need. I can give them some good news about Proton if you want.
what is it?
I was just in Saudi Arabia, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi 2 weeks ago, and Proton was excellent. That's the only way I was able to watch.
I was on vacation for 2 months, and I literally just I was
Amazing.
watching everything through VPN. To be honest, it's just, and I didn't have to pay for extra thing. Hit the like, guys. Listen to Luke. Big up Luke for supporting the channel. Hit the like button, guys. Let's get to 300 likes. We got about 600 people here, and not even on 300 likes. I want to reach 400 likes live, guys. Lights up, and all these guys' channels are in the description. They're all shook for some reason. Can we have a segment on Odegaard? We have missed him. We're going to talk about how Odegaard is going to fix Arsenal, because actually it's part of the title race. Can Odegaard bring back Arsenal to the title race? So thank you, SE. We're going to have a segment about the game now. Palmer had the highest GA last season in the Premier League last season while carrying a poor team all season, and was at 21 years old. How is that overhyped? Nemi.
You want to? I already responded.
It's literally direct.
Okay, let me respond again. Let me respond again in one sentence. I wish you could add how many games he did that in. I understand it's important. I wish he added how many games did he start pad and score for or a hat trick.
So it's stat pad for Palmer, but when it's Saka, it's chance creation. Say less, man. I get it.
What are you talking about?
I get it.
Saka doesn't even score hat tricks.
Because all I hear about is the 7 assists.
You said that you're obsessed with Saka. You are obsessed with Saka.
No, you guys are obsessed with him. You guys are obsessed with him.
I didn't bring up anything.
He's a basic player, yeah? He's a basic player playing for a good coach. That's all he'll ever be. He'll never be world class.
You
guys are
why I think he's overhyped.
I thought we were moving on, but
why I think he's overhyped. Well, let me tell you,
he's the most over.
I don't think he's a bad player.
JW, you are a criminal.
Believe it or not, I would take Palmer right now to sit on the bench and become
and I would take Saka.
I would take him right now. I would take Palmer. I rate him.
You know what it is? This is why Arsenal will never win anything serious, because their fan base here are delusional and they have no standards for their club. That's why they'll never win a Premier League. They will always.
What did I say?
Ahmed,
Arsenal Football Club, yeah.
What have we done to you?
Listen, Arsenal
in your
Football Club,
life,
yeah?
what have we done?
Listen. Arsenal Football Club will forever be a big club by name, but their fan base do not uphold the standards of Arsenal Football Club.
What did I say that's the problem?
You have no standards. You guys had Thierry Henry, Alexis Sanchez.
Wait, hold on, Alex.
You guys had Thierry Henry. You guys had Bergkamp. You guys had Alexis Sanchez, and you're trying to gas me into thinking that Saka's world class. What's he going to carry you to?
I didn't say. Stop this obsession.
He's not going to carry you to anything.
What's your problem with what I said about Palmer?
Please tell me. None of your players will ever be.
What's your problem?
Palmer is on a different league to any of your players, by the way, and you guys would cry for a Palmer in your team. Palmer would carry your team.
I'll take him. I'll take Palmer, but not to bench Odegaard.
You guys need to actually. You guys are living in a bubble. I've clocked it. Arsenal fans live in a bubble, yeah, where they play the victim merchants. Yeah, they're a victim merchant. That's what they are, and they never want to actually accept reality. The reality is
you're projecting. You're projecting a lot of pain from somewhere else. What did I say? Talk about what I told you.
No, you're talking about.
Speak on my issues. Stop attacking Arsenal fans that are not here.
No, you just contradicted yourself. You talk about Palmer being decent, and then at the same time you're saying Saka's being one of the best wingers. But when you're comparing, you're flip-flopping. You're saying
you didn't ask me. Hold on. You didn't ask me anything about Palmer being one of the best attacking midfielders. You didn't ask me anything.
Think he's overhyped?
Yes, I think he is. I think you're speaking about him in a light that he doesn't deserve.
What he did last season. Why is no player doing that, by the way?
So okay, let me just say
what he did last season.
Can I end this, guys?
No, more ask Alex the question.
I'm gonna let you. Nemi, do you think
Alex
Foden?
Answer my question.
Do you think Foden stat padded last season?
No, because he actually because his numbers.
Ahmed, wait. Nemi, do you think Foden stat padded last season? Nemi,
honestly, I don't have Foden's results.
Do you know how many games Foden contributed to the GA last season?
How many, sir?
19. Do you know how many games Palmer contributed last
How many?
season, GA? 21. So literally,
Okay.
Palmer last season contributed in more games than
question.
player of the season.
Okay.
Can I ask a
Okay.
question? Wait,
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
So the
But-
question is,
Uh,
wait, one second.
How many Saka contributing? I'm curious. Can you
I
find
can
out?
go and check, but
Yes,
Please,
Saka,
please, I'm curious.
The question
Last
should be,
season,
I'm just
you
curious.
mean?
This is the first time I'm bringing Ahmed. By the way,
Hear me.
this is the first time I want to know something about Saka and this whole argument.
Jake,
And
you hear
then
me?
Alex, I need Alex to respond, please.
Which
What did
Ahmed?
I say that's triggering? Sorry, Alex. Alex, why is Ahmed so triggered? Maybe you can explain
one's
it to me
triggered.
about
I'm
my
speaking
Oh,
comment.
I
the truth.
don't know. I
No,
think
no,
he
no
needs
one
a
is
haircut.
triggered.
What do you think about what I said, Alex? Tell me.
Alex,
You're the Chelsea
Alex,
fan here.
Just-
No, no,
What is your
triggered,
issue
by the
with
way.
what I said?
You guys can't
I
debunk
have
what I
an
said.
issue when I have an
Is this you,
issue
calm,
with
Ahmed?
what you said when you
Yeah, tell
said
me.
if you would have Palmer, he will be on the bench. And
Because
You-
I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased and I
Oh.
prefer Odegaard.
So
Prefer
you just
Odegaard.
admitted
That's
you
that's
can't be
no,
objective.
no.
Can I
Oh,
answer
okay.
Nimi's question? Can I answer Nimi's
Please,
question
I'm
now?
curious. I feel like you're about to shoot me.
Disagreeing with
23.
disagreeing with
23
an opinion
games.
you're triggered. What
Okay,
does that mean?
okay. Mo. What
Is
does
this
that
not-
say
is
to
this
you?
not-
I'm
is
just
this
curious.
not a debate?
nothing.
What does that say to you, Mo? Please.
Again, he's
Yeah, that
deflecting.
doesn't mean anything.
So
This stat doesn't mean anything.
This is
You know why it doesn't mean
crazy.
anything?
Oh,
Why?
Foden's output last season actually led City to a title. What's Saka's output leaded your club to?
Okay.
What are they leading
Emirates
to?
Cup.
Mo,
Yeah,
what don't
Foden
you
was
what
part
don't you
of that
understand
title.
about
Foden
how
was
many
major
more
part.
GA? Wait, how many more GA did Palmer have
Answer
over
the
Saka?
question. What's Saka's J leading you to? Can
No,
you
wait.
answer the question?
Hold on.
About 7,
Ahmed, I'm
8,
coming to you.
8 exactly, 8.
8. Okay, he had
25
8 more
versus 33.
contributions. Okay, in 8 more. 8. That's significant. In how many games? In how many less games? 2 less, right? What does that tell you?
Bro, this
There
is
are patches
GCSE
in
maths now. What's
There
going
were
on?
I
patches
don't
in
know.
there.
I don't,
There were
I'm
patches.
lost. I'm on Titanic right now.
Let
looking
me
for the
try to
iceberg.
explain it again.
But
It's
guys,
like
I
it's
really
no
need
way.
to finish the super chat and
Wait,
move
let-
on to the game. We have not fucking spoken about the title race or Chelsea in the same
It's
points
your
as
fault.
Arsenal.
You said Palmer
your
is
fault.
shit. This
Yeah,
is
it
your
wasn't
fault.
supposed to be a 57-minute segment. It was supposed to be a 15.
No, but this is what happens.
You just made my point, by the way. You just made my point, just so you know.
You
I'm
just
sure
admitted
the
yourself
comment
that you're
section,
biased.
if the,
You just
I
admitted.
agree. Yes.
So
Yes.
that
We
means
all though,
so
ain't
that-
we all?
no, it's not about
I'm
bias.
factual. I'm
I
a
never-
very
I
biased
never
Arsenal
knew
fan.
that Nemi has
Yeah,
this
just-
in him. By
Hold
the
on,
way,
So
guys.
that means, yeah,
Ahmed.
How can you have a
Ahmed,
debate
somebody
with
play.
someone who can't
Somebody
be
has
objective
8
and
more
biased?
GA. Hold on. Somebody has
Everyone's
8 more
biased in
GA.
the team.
8 more.
What
8
are
more
you
GA.
talking about?
But
This
still
guy's
did
got
not
a fetish
affect
for GA.
more
He's got-
games
he's got
than
a
the
fetish for
person who
GA.
has 8 less. Come
He's
on.
got a fetish for
Let's say
GA. I've
something.
never seen this in my
Based
life.
on what? Based on what you saying that he didn't affect?
How am I biased?
Okay,
when I don't even-
Alex, let me explain. Mo just said that Saka affected 2 more games than Palmer last season.
Affected. How did
Yes.
you determine
GA
that-
directly. GA, I'm being specific. I know GA
Okay.
doesn't sum up the whole game, Ahmed. You're right. I agree. It doesn't sum up an entire performance of a whole game. Yes. But my whole point about this game, why I think he's being hyped, is because he doesn't affect enough games directly. That's my point. Because Saka had
He-
8 less contributions
You see,
than Saka,
This is
but he
madness.
has how many more?
See,
How many
you see,
more?
I can understand that you're saying you think you don't have enough sample for him to put in specific, but to say that he does not affect it, if you take Palmer out of Chelsea last season,
I know.
for
I
fuck's
agree.
sake, man.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree
you wanna
with you.
see-
But
but
Mo,
I've got another
Mo,
way.
you brought up the stats.
If you want to
You're not
know,
seeing
okay,
my
I've got
point?
an easier way. I've got an easier way. for you
What's
to
the
understand.
comment saying? I need
I've got
to-
an easier way for you to
I can't see
understand.
the
If you want to
comments.
know whether you have an important
I
player,
have
and a
to
very-
move on, by the way. Huh?
I just make one more point. Just one more point. One more point.
It's one more point will bring like 50 points. But
No,
go ahead.
wallahi, one more point. Wallahi, one more point.
I forgot the game.
Listen. If you want to know whether you have
Did we
a very,
play? Who
very
did
good
we play
player-
today?
Wait,
I forgot.
Forgot what
Guys,
happened.
it's the last point, and then I'm doing
Last
super
point.
chats, and I'm responding to all of them.
Listen, if you want to know whether you have a very, very good player in your team, and when he's not there, you're going to be absolutely cooked. You look at the players like Rodri for City. You look at, for example, Madrid when they don't have a Vinny here. You look at all these teams here, and Salah for Liverpool, Palmer for Chelsea. If you take Saka out of Arsenal, it's not going to be the same drop-off of level. It's not going to be the same. You might miss him to an extent, yeah, but not to the same extent to the other teams that are facing. Look at City without Rodri. Vinny
Ahmed,
without
have you
Madrid.
Ahmed, have you seen
Salah
Gabriel
without
Jesus-
Liverpool.
Have you seen Gabriel Jesus play football recently?
Ahmed, you're
Bro,
so
man,
wrong.
you
It's
bought
crazy.
Sterling
You're
for a
so
reason.
wrong. It's crazy.
Really?
But
To be
Mo,
honest with you, that guys,
Sterling.
that
Oh, go ahead.
statement, Ahmed, cannot be more wrong. To be honest,
it's
cannot
true.
be more wrong.
Sterling.
Anyway, guys, I gotta move on. Guys, to be honest with you, like the video for the most agenda show I've done ever on this
Thank you,
channel.
Mr. Happy is incredible. Let me read this, Mo. Let me read this because look, do you
You're
see
not
that?
far away from him,
Palmer-
man. Like, seriously.
Palmer GA last season, Mr. Happy, you're a legend. Palmer GA last season was heavily inflated by penalties and mostly against bottom.
How many penalties did Saka get
Facts
last
don't
season?
care about
Hold
your
on, Ahmed,
feelings.
let him read. Ahmed.
Facts don't care about your feelings, Mr. Happy. Thank you.
Facts
He
won't
gets
care.
it.
Thank you,
Facts
Mr.
will never
Happy.
He
be.
gets it.
Thank you, Mr. Happy. That's your opinion and Nemi's opinion. Very obvious. Mookie, thank you, Habibi, so much for the super chat. Congrats on 27K, brother. Road to
Thank you,
30K starts
thank you.
now. Thank you, Mookie, so much for the support.
you, Mookie.
Appreciate you so much.
You're a legend.
Yeah. Thank you,
Legend.
Mookie.
Thank you, Mookie. An AMT and Arsenal fan, if Amad Diallo didn't score the goals in the Europa League, what he did then?
What's Diallo got to do with anything?
Yeah, please no.
Again, he's
let's not do
deflected.
that.
No. Hold on.
What's
I
Diallo got
can
to do with
end this
anything?
quickly because you rate Diallo more than Saka. Yes or no?
100%. Diallo's a better footballer than
So the
Saka.
super chat.
Oh,
Hold on, let me
100%.
talk. Guys, nobody talk, please. This is why the super chat has everything to do with this. Someone that rates Amad Diallo more than Saka,
Crazy.
you have to answer this.
It's not crazy because you just admitted that you're biased, so there's no objectivity with your
Are you
opinions.
admitting? Are you biased? No.
Nemi, please, guys, listen. Ahmed, the super chat is directed to you. Can you please answer the super chat?
What's he talking about? If Diallo didn't score goals in Europa League, what did he do then? What's that got to do with anything with Diallo?
Why
Diallo,
is
first of
Saka
all,
better than... The question is, why is Diallo better than Saka? Quickly.
he possesses better footballing attributes than Bukayo Saka, bro. Better attributes. He's a better dribbler than Saka. He's got a better touch than him, better passer. He's a more intelligent player as well. The only thing that's lacking with Diallo, and that what Saka has over Diallo is game time and starting week in, week out. Every time Saka plays for Manchester United, he's easily our best forward. There's no
Can I
attribute.
ask something? Nobody talks. Anyone here on the panel agrees?
They
No,
don't need to agree.
nobody-
This is my opinion. They don't need to agree.
No. Anybody agrees with him? No.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna
Yeah,
talk.
yeah.
I just want. You agree that Amad Diallo is
But I
better
have,
than
I have to
Saka?
say, no. That's not what I agree with.
We're moving
him
on.
having
We're
his
moving on.
opinion.
Then we're moving on.
Move
It's
on.
his opinion.
No.
It's his opinion.
I think it's important that Ahmed gets some sort of support with what he said. Let me explain, bro. You know
What
what?
do you mean
I'll agree with you
support?
if let
Listen,
me.
your club needs the
let me
support
agree.
with the
Ahmed,
trophy
no.
you're lacking, bro. I'm
It's
telling you.
Ahmed, hold on.
crazy.
Ahmed, are you a biased Man United fan?
No. I'll tell
You're
you the
not
players that I don't rate in my team.
You see, wait.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on.
we
So you're
could
not
say that.
biased?
That
I'm
doesn't-
not a biased United
So
fan,
you're
no.
not biased, but you can open your mouth, and say that Ahmad is better than Saka.
Yeah, I'm
And
a
you're
better
not
footballer
biased.
than Saka.
You see,
And
at
I've
least
given you my
admit it.
reasons
This
as
is
well.
the
I'm not
problem.
saying it.
This is the
I've given
problem.
you my reasons as well on why I think he's a better footballer than
I
him.
was
And
going to
all of you
support
guys
you
have
because I thought you were going to admit your bias, like I did. If
That's
you
not
agree,
coming, that's
and
not
then
coming
we
from
can-
a biased point of view because I was back in Palmer and I have no
It
affiliation with him. So what are you talking about?
definitely is. But that
No.
opinion there.
And I told you, I rate Odegaard. Again, there's no bias.
It is fucking crazy to be
Come on,
honest. It's fucking
man.
crazy.
Because they said the same thing
Ahmad is
about
better
Kobe
than
and Rice.
Saka.
So what are you talking
And I love
Okay,
Ahmad.
okay.
I love
I hope
Ahmad,
Ahmed,
by the way.
inshallah, guys, let me. Inshallah, Ahmed will be all friends. Inshallah, we'll meet. Inshallah, we'll be doing streams in studios in 2-3 years. Do you think Amad Diallo has a higher ceiling than Bukayo Saka if
100%.
he gets game time?
Ahmed
100%.
Diallo is going to be playing.
So
for
hold on, let me
Atalanta.
ask the
He's
question
going-
straight,
no.
guys. Let me ask the question so I can move on from this. Ahmed, you think when Amarim comes in, if he utilizes Amad Diallo, he will be a better player than Bukayo Saka in the Premier League?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right, thank you so
Right,
much.
let me just
Appreciate
say
you
this.
so much.
Ahmed Diallo is going to be playing
I need
for
to move
Atalanta.
on. Wallahi
I
al-Azim, I
don't
need
care.
to move
I'm
on.
going to say this. Ahmed Diallo is going to be playing for Atalanta in 3 years' time.
We'll
Mark
see,
my
we'll see,
words.
because
I rate Ahmad, by the way. Ahmed,
Mark my
I
words, 3 years
absolutely
time.
rate Ahmad. I'm not gonna lie. This is not even
3
shade. I
years'
absolutely
time.
rate the kid. I rate Ahmad. For real.
Guys, I need to move on. It's like about 5 super chats I need to finish. Euro final, Cole Palmer outshine Saka, name a bigger game. Arsenal fan.
World Cup.
Anyone.
What's
Anyone.
What Euros? What's he talking
Bigger
about?
game, World Cup.
England versus Spain. when he bagged
Euros
the goal.
final?
Yeah.
Euros final?
Euros final, Cole
And he also-
Palmer.
And he also
Who gave
assisted
it-
Watkins, by the way, the game before that when they knocked 2-1.
Wait,
He also
wait,
assisted.
wait. Who gave Cole Palmer the assist for that goal?
these
you
guys are
talking
smoking weed for the
The
last
goal
2
only
years.
in the Euro
Who's the
final.
English
But that
player
is
of the
bro,
year?
Cole
wait,
Palmer
bro,
came
wait.
in. But come
Who's-
on.
wait,
Okay,
for the
Charlie, you
goal-
cannot be that shameless. I'm gonna respond now, guys, because we need to move on. Seriously. Give Madueke 38 games every season without any competition.
Shoot.
He will hold on.
Sorry,
Guys,
my
this
bad.
super chat, is fucking mad. Give Madueke 38 games every season without any competition. He will perform same as
Madueke
Saka.
is-
Saka is the Ahmed, let me read the super chat so people can hear it, please. Saka is developing for the last 5 years and playing no matter what. Ahmed Chelsea. Do you agree? You don't agree. Alex?
Bro, why is everyone taking time, bro? What's going on?
I didn't hear
You
the
disagree?
question. I don't
Okay,
think
they're
so.
processing the super chat because this super chat is fucking mad. Ritish, it's fucking mad to say that Madueke, if he's given the same game time, he will be Saka's level. It's freaking mad. And he's
No.
come back on the only reason we won against Man U last season is because of Palmer. He scored the hat-trick, brother. So his 3 goals is not stat padding, Nemi.
Oh,
That's
he's
actually a
Chelsea-
fact.
Chelsea fan.
Wait. That's my point. That's what stat padding means.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No,
He's
no,
trying-
no.
It's actually
but I know
not.
what you mean.
Talking about one
When-
game, right?
It's
He's talking about
actually
one game.
not.
Wait. He's talking about one game.
You
Maybe I don't
won
When you
That's
score,
a
okay,
game.
Nemi, guys, let me just say this, Nemi. When you score a hat trick and your team wins by 1 goal margin, it's the definition of not stat padding.
Yeah, you scored.
It's actually the
what I'm saying.
definition.
And also, the
No,
best way
Mo,
to
Mo,
wait,
you
bro,
guys-
wait,
no,
wait.
no,
It's
no.
literally the
Hold on,
definition.
hold on,
of
let me wait.
actually, Nemi,
No,
hold
no.
on, Olu. Hold on.
I think I know what
No,
Nemi
no, let me
means.
respond.
Guys,
Let me
I
respond.
know what
I'm gonna
Nemi means.
Let
Nemi,
me
you're
respond.
wrong.
No,
You
you're
cannot
not
respond.
Hold
You're
on.
wrong.
Let me respond.
No,
Let me respond. You're accusing me of being wrong. Give me a chance to talk. My point is, somebody has 8 more GA than somebody, but in contributing in less games is GA. If you score a hat trick in 1 game, that's literally padding in those little
no, it's
purple
not.
patches that
No,
you're
it's not,
having.
bro. No, that's not true. No, and listen, wait. I'm gonna logically defend this. I'm gonna logically defend this. So first of all, there's a stat you can do to actually look at the importance of the goals, right? Which is how many of those goals or assists led to victories. We can do that, but let's not do that right now. But to this point specifically, a hat trick means you scored 3 goals in a game. If you win a game by 4-3, it means that you are a huge contributor to that. To you winning that game.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
3.
but
So wait.
doesn't happen in 1 game. It
listen to
happens
me.
over a
Listen to
season.
me. Listen what I'm saying. 75% of the goals in that game were scored by Palmer. So he cannot be stat padding.
Talk about the
And when
game
you-
now.
And when you look, when you look
I
at this,
don't think you guys know what stat padding means.
Oh, no.
Stat padding. Okay, stat padding comes from the US in basketball, right? Where you've won a game and you're just scoring points, garbage points. That's what stat padding is.
Okay, but in football,
wait, let me finish.
Okay, guys, I need to, guys,
Let me
people are
finish.
getting bored and I need to move
I
on.
know. Let me
This
just
is the
finish. Let
last
me just-
point, please.
Last point. You cannot say Cole Palmer stat pads because the amount of goals
Literally.
he has scored for winning games is actually at a high clip as well. So yes, it's like saying R9 stat padded through his career because he didn't score like every single game. Like he scored 1 goal when they scored 3 goals. You can make that argument for any player. So no,
didn't
let's
watch
not do that.
Okay,
Oh, I
I'm
did.
done. Nobody's gonna respond to any super chat. Omar Rushdie is saying Palmer yet to face test at title race expectations. Palmer has yet to face a title race expectation. That's very true. That's just a fact. Reece Nelson is better than Diallo. I know that's banter. That's joke, Mr. Happy. And Tanya is saying Saka has the same amount of goals as Garnacho, but he has more GA.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
hold that. By the way, he has more GA. So don't be that shameless, Tanya. Don't be that shameless,
Oh, he
Tanya.
stockpiled GA though.
Those reasons you mentioned are the only hypotheticals regarding Saka and Diallo because GA is facts. Yes, I actually agree. All this, he's better than dribbling. It's a very subjective opinion. It's not objective. It's what you think in football. Let me
No,
respond. It's very subjective, by the way.
How is it subjective when we can see it
You
with
know,
our
I'm gonna. Do you want me? I can prove it to you, but you don't need to respond. If you say Palmer, I'm gonna tell you. You think Foden dribbles more than Saka, right?
He's
That's
a better
very
dribbler than
subjective.
Saka, yeah.
Sorry, you say Foden dribbles more than Saka, right? It's very subjective, right? Okay, stats, which is a fact, say that Saka completed more dribbles than Cole Palmer. It's very subjective, the eye test, by the way. People, for example, like the people that shoot from outside. Some other people like the people that dribble their way inside the 18, Ahmed. That is the subjective opinion. People like the people that do inward crossing versus, you know what I mean? It's very subjective opinion. That is the reality. Mookie, I'm gonna save you, Mo. Mo Salah is better than Saka and Palmer together. End of debate. Move on. You are welcome. Thank you, Mookie.
that.
Muhammad Salah is on a different planet.
Yeah, I agree.
But he's
I
stat
agree.
Muhammad
bats,
Salah
though.
is on a different planet.
Salah
Let's
stat
just
bats,
step.
though.
At Foden 2, no, Foden is not better than both of them. Foden with them, Muhammad Salah is better than all of them, Mookie. And drop Diallo 2. Okay, fair enough. The 4 of them, Muhammad Salah is better. Let me just talk about something here. I'm going to go to Ahmed Chelsea because he hasn't spoken for a while. And guys, let's get to 300 likes.
Come on, guys. Come on. Like,
Everyone is talking about Arsenal and the title race. I want to spin it to Chelsea. I'm watching the game today, and you know what idea comes to my mind? These two teams are equal. These two teams, there is no superiority. Everyone was speaking before the game about how superior Arsenal are. And by the way, Arsenal have no absentees today. Zilch, 0. Nobody was missing today. Don't tell me Calafiori. You played your strongest 11. And Chelsea looked so equal to Arsenal. You literally played. Okay,
bro, Rice
who's
had
missing?
no toe. Rice had no toe, bro. They injected his toe for him to be on the field.
Oh my God.
Just don't forget that. It's a fact, though. It's a fact. I'm just saying.
Okay, can I get and the
Cole
most
Palmer
important
had the bruise on his thigh.
and by the way, I'm gonna tell you guys something. The most important player at Chelsea today literally was playing with an injury. We can do this game, Nemi, so don't go there.
Caicedo,
And
Caicedo.
the reality, can I talk to
Sterling.
Ahmed, please, guys? Can I talk to Ahmed, please? Ahmed. Today, Ahmed, when I keep thinking about the game, both teams looked equal. Do you think Arsenal are superior to you? Because I've heard it all of the last week that there are levels between the two teams.
I don't know if the word is superior, but I think the right word I would say is proven. I think they've proven that they can, get themselves in second position, third position. Right now, as a team, we have not proven that yet. So, and until as such takes place, I will still put them above us as of this currently right now. Because again, we haven't proven that. I need to see us prove it before I can actually make these statements. Because otherwise, I'm falling into a trap that I cannot come back from. So I have to think about this a bit more logically.
What by proven? What do you mean proven? Like
As in with their current team, they've proven they can finish second place. Right now, with our own team, we're yet to prove that we can finish that right.
But I have a slight objection about that. It's because people I don't think Arteta's seasons all been the same or progressed. Like for example, I don't think Arteta had the how to say it, like 2 seasons with the same play. Like they don't play same style season after season. So I don't know what you're talking about when they proven. They proven then our team that didn't challenge City. One season that I do think really, like for example, remember the season when they had like 8 points ahead, right? That season when they 8 points ahead almost April, and I think that was the best season that they had. That was out of all the seasons. That was the best season. My question is, since that situation, all the signings, all the the Arteta, what did they play the same style? When he bought in the market, did they use it to improve to what they had, or they went a different direction? So for me, I don't think he did none of that, because in that specific year when they won 8 points, they missed Saliba, they got another defender, but they didn't play the same attractive offensive style. And the last season completely went different. You're a hard team to beat, but you're no threat up top. And in the transfer market,
that's wild. That's not even true. That's a big lie.
It's not. It's what I noticed of Arsenal in the past.
But it's just not true. We scored, I think, either the most goals last season, or the second most goals.
No,
One
most
of them.
we've ever scored. Most we've ever scored.
Yeah, but in the league, we were either first or second. I think it was second,
But
because
that's not what I'm talking about. How you score.
No, but you say
I'm
we're not
talking about
dangerous.
how you approach the games. I don't think you have every season you play the same style, same approach of the games. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
That's not a bad thing, but that's not negative. You're saying it like it's a bad thing.
So if you look at someone like Pep, for example, like he adapts his, and again, I'm opening Arteta in Pep's like class. So before anyone sort of says I'm chatting waffling, right? Like if you look at the best managers, they do adapt their game based on one, the personnel they have, and two, what happened last season, right? So Pep went from using his wingers like a couple of seasons ago to actually becoming more with inside forwards, right? And then he did a back four thing with 4 centre backs, and like he constantly adapts. So like I think Arteta is obviously doing his own thing as well in terms of that. But I do agree with you, like the way the games have played each season is different. I would say though, in terms of the question more asked, I'll still say that Arsenal, based on the fact that we played away from home, right, and we matched Chelsea, like it wasn't a case of that Chelsea, like last year when Chelsea overran us in the first 60, 70 minutes, I was like, Jesus Christ,
Almost
this is different.
80.
Exactly, right? This is different. In this game, it was actually more close. And that, for me, made it feel like, okay, actually, like, obviously, our team is still trying to gel back to what it was before last season.
But
And we're
that's,
still able to match.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Last
I was still
season,
able to match.
the last season, the reason why I'm bringing that opinion up is because people keeps getting on Martinelli for a while now, and I think the reason why they do it, it's because some players are the best way to be in a specific environment for them to flourish. Saka can stay with both feet on the ground, look at you in the eye, and he can beat you. Martinelli cannot do that. What Martinelli can is have a little bit of run at the defender, and he will kill you in that scenario. So for the Martinelli to be in that position, you need to play game quicker and get the ball to him quicker. So what I'm saying is, by what Arteta did season after season, by involving specific instruction to one thing, he diminished the other opportunities for the other players. For example, when you had Saka left, Zaka left, that midfielder, you approach that with a different scenario to fix that problem. The problem was Zaka was always fighting Martinelli the first, and Martinelli
they were so close to each other.
Exactly. So
were so
when
close to each
Zaka
other.
left, that did not be fixed. You fixed the position, but you didn't fix the opportunities for Martinelli. Saka is good against the low blocks, not like Martinelli. So by fixing one situation by Arteta, he diminished the other side. And Martinelli used to be a threat on the left. Not anymore. That's what I'm saying. The way Arteta is not proactive, he's reactive at the end of the season. My thing, like when he lost the season to Pep Guardiola, after 8 points ahead, the first thing he did, Saliba injured, we need to fix that. But the teams do not for example, teams do not threaten other teams based on one season. They adjust to them next season.
I wanted to actually just interject and say that today's game, I expected Arsenal with the strongest 11 to win the game. If you want to be in the title race,
I was nervous.
If Arsenal wanted to be in the title race, Jay, what are you saying after this game? You know, a lot of people are throwing the towels. Saad tweeted, Ashraf tweeted, they're saying focus on the Champions League, focus on the cups now. Yes, you got Odegaard. You are, what are you, 9 points behind? What are you laughing for, bro?
Focus on the Champions League is crazy from us still. I'm not going to lie.
I'm good. Champions League from Arsenal is crazy, man.
FA Cup.
FA Cup.
Focus
on the Champions League is
Yo, but that will be like Man United, though.
Jay, is the title race over for you, for Arsenal?
Nah, no way, man. No way. It's a title race over. Wait, people are saying City are still in the title race. They're only what? How many points City above us at? 2 points or something? Four.
Four is a lot of points, though.
Yeah, but they're not playing. If City were playing good, then I would be like, yeah, maybe. But where I'm seeing City not really running away with it, and for me, the Liverpool team ain't big enough. I think December is going to be when we kind of catch Liverpool, because I think their first team's good, but the second, like when you're playing like a game Tuesday, then maybe Thursday or something, and then you got your second team, I don't think Liverpool could keep winning games how they're playing. So yeah, I think we're still in it. Definitely not over, man.
It's a three-game swing.
ahead.
Sorry, very quickly. It's a 3-game swing, and like as quickly as leads can be built at this point of the season, it can be erased. Now, what I'll say is this: if Liverpool go to January and they've still got this gap or a widened gap, I'd say it's over, because I think they would have a momentum that will push them, and this will be between them and City, because I think City, you have to give them the fighting chance. However, and I'm not saying it's going to happen because I don't know what Liverpool's next games are, but in the next 4 weeks, if Liverpool lose 2 games,
Bro, Liverpool plays
for example,
next game.
well, no, okay, so they play Man
They
City.
got a hard December though.
They got Man City and maybe they got Tottenham. Let's say, again, hypothetical. Let's say they lose 2 games. I'm giving
Liverpool
2
play
losses.
Man
Wait,
City at home, and then they play
Right.
Newcastle and Everton. They
I'm
can win
saying
the 4 games, but they can
saying-
win 4 games.
Right. So I'm just saying hypothetically, if they lose 2 games, it comes down to 3 points. I'm saying at this point in the season, like, I don't make snap judgments because I think that there's still enough time. It's once you start getting past the halfway points, that's when the season starts to really fall into it. Like right now, last point. The difference between 4th and 14th is what?
So what
4
gives
points?
you the hope, though? Did you play well today in your?
I think there's going to be an uptick in performance after the international break.
Why?
That's what I think.
Based on what? Based on what?
Just again, this is just my irrational fan.
Gut
fan
feeling.
feeling.
Yeah.
At least you're
Based-
admitting it. At least
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
admitting it.
You
You
know,
know what I mean?
Based on
don't-
Odegaard being back, based on the fact that we're not going to be having red cards like idiots, and like as much, there's every
I
reason
don't
to
think
believe
even
that we can be better. Based on
Is
the
what-
fact that we
hold
played
on,
so
hold
many
on, hold on.
terrible away games
What,
as well.
tell me again. What are you basing
You're
that
asking.
on?
My optimism is based on the fact that we have Odegaard back, for instance, and a lot of those games that we dropped, 3 games we were 10 men. If you remove those 3 games,
Oh, no, the
you had the 9
excuses.
points right there. No, again, this is how I viewed games. I'm just telling you where my optimism comes from. I'm not saying this exactly how it'll happen, but this is how I think. I cannot write off a league that has so many games to play, and it's not like it's Manchester City who are proven winners that are 9 points ahead of us.
They
Liverpool
are
are not
proven
even
winners, though.
Liverpool and
What,
who? Say it again?
Liverpool?
City are proven winners. What are you talking
That's
about?
what I said. That's what
No.
I said.
He
Yeah,
said
he
it's
means
not-
Liverpool
I
are
just-
not like
I mean,
City.
it's not City that
He's
are 9
saying,
points
yeah.
ahead. It's Liverpool. It's not the proven winners that if this was City, different question, different conversation.
I think.
But
the
I'm
face
telling
of-
you, there's so
Why
many
is it
reasons
always
why
if with you
we
guys?
play.
It's always if. It's never when. Like when.
Let
Like,
me
what-
let me put the different way. Mo asked how you say it, like a trigger question. Let me ask you. Forget about the teams.
Okay.
I think the titles are more decision for the managers versus the teams. For example, to put scenario into scenario, you think that Pep Guardiola with this advantage will battle more than the Arteta with 9 points behind, or you know what I'm saying? Like you got to put in the context who's the manager of that team. That's a big part that people
So
never talk
okay,
about.
so
it.
let me rephrase the question. You guys think that more likely Arteta will turn it around than Pep will turn it around? What is more likely to happen? Does anybody answer
that's
that?
exactly the
Who's
question.
more likely to turn it around?
Yeah.
Pep or Arteta?
Obviously, Pep. 'cause we've
Yes.
seen him do it.
No, but we didn't say that. We didn't say we think that
I
your
don't know
question
where
But
was
you're
that's
answered.
four
going, yeah.
points.
Like,
You're 4. Okay, you're 4
Mhm.
points behind City and 9 behind Liverpool. And
All of
My
your
problem is I
But you
can't
see,
be, I
but
can't
I
be
want to-
worrying.
okay,
I
can you
can't
get
be
Ahmed? Ahmed, go ahead,
I
Ahmed.
can't be
Yeah.
optimistic
Look,
about
but like
another
this is
team.
where again, like you know when I was talking about with Chelsea, like about proven, right? Arsenal have not proven they can do or what Man City have done, which is come back from behind and then go on to win that title. So for my right now, there's no precedent there for me to be saying Arsenal can do that. That's why I said when I was talking about Arsenal and Chelsea, I was saying Arsenal have proven they can finish second, but they haven't. So for me, I just don't see as of right now. There's nothing that's showing me this is gonna happen. If that makes sense, there's no data for me.
I
to
have
go from.
more.
Yeah, but the question
more
was
samples.
what he said to him.
What makes Arsenal
What
play
gave?
Go ahead, Jay.
What made him give him a bit of confidence? He weren't.
But that's
saying,
why I'm
"Oh,
asking because the
Did you
point I
not-
was making. Because the point I was making, Jay, is that why I'm a bit confused even just asking that question is because if we just look at the history and that's from the last 2 to 3 years when you guys have been competing, you've not done this. So therefore, I can't. There's not. I don't see where that comes from. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's that's what I was saying, because it's like people forget about the managers, and I'm one of them. Managers, and there's a different level of the managers that fight for the title versus managers that in the middle, because it's more even about the players. It's more mentality than actual techniques. Mentality in those top 4 teams that fight for the title are more important than actual techniques. Sometimes it's actually proven. So for me, if you put like, does Arsenal is out, I don't know what can happen. But question is, if you're a betting person and you will say, does Arsenal with Arteta can overcome 9 points gap, then Pep Guardiola with that team overtake 4-point gap? Who are you going to bet? And that's the question.
You back Pep.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
But that wasn't the question Mo
But
asked.
that was not the question. Yeah,
I know, but Mo asked the wrong question. Mo asked,
No.
Arsenal out of the title?
Mo asked a different question. Mo just said, "Why are we confident?
English is
What hope are we
only
clinging
language.
to?"
It's
So
one of my languages, not the first
It's,
language.
it's
I
based
know,
on
I
hope
know.
more than actual facts. It's all feelings.
Exactly. That's what I'm. Yes, fair enough.
It's
I
more
mean,
feelings than actual facts.
mean,
Because when you look at the
football-
facts, the sample size of Arsenal has always been if, when, and almost. It's never been, yeah, we're going to win it, and it's been proven. And this is me talking factual.
Okay,
Like,
okay. That doesn't make sense because
It
at
does
one
make sense,
point,
but-
no, it doesn't, because at
maybe
one
take
point,
your headphones a little bit. You can-
no. I mean, it doesn't make sense because again, I remember when Arsenal won the first league title in 1998, and we hadn't won since 1991, whatever it was, right? At some point, things can happen, right? Now, the thing about it is this: if you look at it logically, this is the same team that went on a how many game winning run last season, right? So it is in them. So logically, you can actually say this team can go on a 10-game winning run, right? And whatever happens to Liverpool, because again, there's a difference between saying,
But
can
Liverpool
Arsenal win?
did it too.
Exactly. So that's my point. The difference is, can Arsenal go on a 10-game winning run? Yes. Will Liverpool go on a 10-winning run? That's up to them. That I cannot predict, right? I cannot predict that because I think.
But you can predict Arsenal to do it.
No, because I've seen.
But Liverpool did
actually
it too,
don't
and I'm
see-
telling you that's the fact.
Alex, I agree with you. I do agree with you. My only thing is that I don't know what the next 10 games are in comparison to Arsenal. I think Arsenal's next 10 games are winnable. I don't know what Liverpool's. If I look at Liverpool's and say actually they're winnable, then yes.
You're watching this Arsenal team and you think you're gonna win against Fulham away, for example, or
I think
Brentford
they
away.
do. I think there's gonna be. I think you're
Really?
underestimating how good this team can be. I think you're underestimating. I think what we do, we are prisoner of moments. What we sometimes do is we take the last game and we go, "Oh, this is what his team is right
No,
now."
I will take the last 11 games, though. I will take the last 11 games.
I
won't
think
take the
your
last
form
10,
is
though.
actually. I think Arsenal's form did not.
I'll take the last
became
11
the way-
games.
I don't think Arsenal form started.
By
this
the way,
season.
to be
I
honest
think
with
the way
you,
you finished last season, you're playing the same way this season.
let me repeat this again. At the current moment, I will echo Thierry Henry. Arsenal are not in the title race until they go back into it.
100%.
And Man City are in the title
Yeah,
race
I agree
until
too.
they are out of it. Here's the difference between your club and the other people. You're out of the title race until you get back on it when Man City and Liverpool flop.
Nobody's out of the title race in November, my friend. It's way too soon.
Oh, I can tell you who
Ipswich,
Ipswich is out.
Ipswich,
Okay, hold on. Do you
You
think
know what I
Forest
mean.
are in the
No-
title? Okay,
no-
name me.
no-
Do you think
No
Forest are in the
reasonable
title?
contender.
Guys, hold on, Nemi.
on.
You said the statement. Do you think Forest are in the title race?
If we beat them next, they're out of the title race.
Okay, do you think Chelsea are in the title race?
100%.
All right, you made yourself, my
100%.
friend. You made yourself. You literally just made yourself.
Why would you, let me tell you the mistake you guys are making.
Because I'm
Remember
going to
when
tell you
Arsenal-
that Chelsea
remember
have zero chance of winning the title.
Wait, remember 2 seasons ago when
And it's
Arsenal
not
came
zero.
in and challenged
Don't
for
be
the title?
shameless.
Remember?
It's
We finished
0.5.
Remember that.
Hey,
there was a time
put-
when nobody
Put
expected us to.
respect on my
I
Chelsea.
was impressed with Chelsea today. I'm being honest. I thought they played well. They have an
That's what
identity.
Husam
They
said.
continued.
That's what Husam said. Remember,
I'm
Mo?
being honest.
So
This
you
is not even
think
shade.
that Chelsea? Okay, so hold on. So you're giving
got a
Chelsea
better
a
team than
chance to win the title. You're not being serious, Nemi, today.
I'm not. Hold on.
I don't know what got
I'm
into
asking
you,
you. Let me. It favors me if everybody's contending for the title. It favors.
No,
Arsenal.
it's not.
I'm
No,
sick
it's
of.
not.
Okay. I'll tell you my
The
reason
last
why,
team-
and then you can.
the
I'll
last
tell you my.
team
This is
in the-
crazy
no,
today,
no.
Nemi.
The last 2 years it's been only Manchester City and Arsenal,
Ahmed, are you going live after?
and everybody just rolled
No, I
over.
need to leave.
Whenever everybody rolled over when
Okay.
Man City came to
See
town,
you, Ahmed.
and that hurt us. We need everybody to be awake and alive as much as possible. And let this trophy, if we don't win it, screw it. We don't win it. But I feel like it favors us more
Are you Arteta
than
out?
last 2 seasons. No, hell no.
They're never going to be Arteta, rather. They're going to be Arteta in even if he's gone.
There are a lot of
I think it's
Arteta
a
out,
trigger.
not just me.
I'm Arsenal
If you
fan.
don't win a major, definitely I'm Arteta out next season. 100%.
What's the
Higher.
major?
The Premier or Champions League.
Not FA Cup or
No. That's not enough. You won that when you first come.
See, that's a good expectation to be having. That's a good expectation to have, but not all Arsenal fans have that expectation. They accept like a Carabao Cup.
It's good for a Manchester United fan. Yeah, of course it's good for you.
Yeah, we
I
won
don't
more
see it
trophies
that
than
way.
you. We won more trophies than you recently.
I agree.
In our
I'm
words
just
moment.
saying you have every right to have that opinion, is what I'm saying. As a Guna, I see football completely
By the way,
differently.
it's not an
Compare where we
opinion.
were.
it's a fact.
It's
What's
a
the fact?
fact. It's not.
Wait,
an
what?
He
How
said
is that a
it
fact?
like the-
How is that the fact?
We've won more
He
trophies than
literally,
you.
he just said one word.
No,
He
no,
just
no,
said
no.
one
That's
statement.
not what I'm
Let me-
referring
he
to. Not
literally
that
just said
statement.
Ten Hag
no,
was
let me-
rubbish.
No,
Let
not
me- he
that
said a
statement. The
Ten Hag
statement
was
that he made
awful.
before. The
What
statement he
statement?
made before.
What statement?
He
What
said that
statement?
it's a good opinion to have when you choose to fire Arteta if he doesn't win a major. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a fact.
Oh, okay, that's an opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
you're not.
It's
You
dope.
will never be Arteta out.
I didn't say that. I want a
What?
trophy this season. It doesn't have to be the Champions League or the Premier League. If he gets me a Premier League, I'm fine.
And even if
sorry,
Arne Slot
an
wins
FA
the
Cup.
Prem,
So
even if Arne
yeah, I
Slot
was
wins
just
the
about to
Prem,
say that.
even if
Yeah.
Arne Slot wins the Premier League,
That's
then
going to be
It'll
mad.
be tough. Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
if Slot
I'm
wins
not-
hold on, if Slot wins the Premier League, that just means that what Arsenal did to Manchester City for the past 2 seasons, all they did is got Manchester City tired and exhausted
Think
just for Liverpool
somebody
to win
else.
the title.
It'll hurt. It'll break my heart. I said this. I said the
It beats
same
your
thing
heart.
what
today.
does it break
on
your
another
heart?
panel.
Things
It'll
like,
destroy
what is
me.
going on
It'll
here?
destroy me because we've done a lot of the hard work to push
It's
this
a
man.
yes or
Yes,
no
That's
question, my boy.
sad, man.
And I said no. I said no, but you guys weren't happy.
So if Liverpool
Okay,
win
no,
it,
no, no,
you
no,
will
no.
keep
Wallahi,
him.
we're happy. We're happy.
If he wins me something, if he wins
So
me,
if
not the
Liverpool-
Carabao Cup. I
What
don't
if
rate
he wins
Carabao
the
Cup.
League Cup?
If he wins me an FA, no, that's not enough for me.
FA Cup's enough.
But FA Cup's enough for me.
He
With
already
Arteta,
had
yeah.
one.
Yeah,
100%.
He already won
And
one.
no matter what
Yeah,
the
yeah,
position,
it's
as
okay,
long
it's
as he
enough.
makes, so as long as he makes a Champions League next season and wins the FA Cup, it's all right for you.
No, as long as he, I think it's tough.
Look, what's
Like
up?
for
Listen,
example, let me
listen.
give you a scenario.
Okay,
let me give you a
guys,
scenario.
man.
Chelsea finish ahead of you, but you win the FA Cup. Is
Okay.
that okay?
Let me respond.
Isn't
respond.
it Man
Yeah,
United?
respond. Yeah, it's fine. It's your.
United.
Context
Man
will matter
United
to
did
me a
last
lot.
season.
When I look at May,
Hold on. Let him
June,
answer,
I
guys.
see Arsenal winning the league. When I look that far ahead, there's
Okay.
it's only that way I can look. 2 seasons ago, we were 5 points behind. Last season, we were 2 points behind. This season, I can only see us winning the
know.
league. Now,
all right.
I might be stupid. I might be crazy. That's why I'm having a challenge with this response.
No,
because
no,
I
no.
don't
Hold
see
on,
us
hold
not
on. No,
winning.
no,
Let him
that's
finish,
not-
Jay. Jay, I want him to land, and you can go respond to him, Jay. Let him land.
I'm-
Go ahead.
No, I just landed. That is why it's hard for me to respond to this because I think
No.
ultimately we'll sit here in June and I'll be telling you guys that my manager won us the Premier League.
Listen. I feel like we're gonna win it as well, but I still have the thought in my head: if we don't win it, my manager has to go. It's not hard to. How
No.
is it that
It's
hard
okay to
fathom?
look at football differently. It's absolutely okay.
No.
I've seen us come from shit to challenging when nobody expected, and then to almost winning it
When?
last season, but just dropping last season. When what, sir?
Like when? When did you see this? You come back and win something after you shit?
That's not what I said. I've seen us be
Challenging.
shit and then come into challenging.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen that growth, and it's not
And
enough.
that's enough for
Don't
you.
get it twisted. No, okay, it's not enough. By no means not enough. I see us winning the title this season. I repeat, and I fully
You
when I
really
see the end of
believe
this
that
season,
you.
I
from this
still
point
believe
on,
that.
thousand,
At this point
1000%.
You
100%.
really see
You
Arsenal
can be
winning the
100%.
Premier League this season
Yes.
today after the
1000%.
Chelsea game, 9 points
You-
behind, 4
Yes.
points behind City.
Mo, come on.
Yes.
You're a football
But this is
fan.
crazy.
But please, people clip
No,
this.
wallahi,
because-
this is crazy.
Please.
I believe I'm gonna marry
Please.
Angelina Jolie, man. How about that?
And
bro?
There's a chance.
we will speak.
could
The
adapt.
Jay did-
It's kind of gross.
I'm gonna let Jay talk, but I'm gonna respond to him. To think that Arsenal can win, I speak with Olo a lot. I do like twice a shows or like a week or 3 times. Olo says I will not lose hope. I still think we can go on a run and win the league. But to sit here and tell me from this point on, you see Arsenal lifting the Premier League title, I think it's actually
100%.
crazy, Nemi. Go ahead, Jay.
I just repeat what Nemi
Wait,
said. I think
what's
we're gonna
what's
win it.
Alex in
I
the dark?
still-
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, I still think we're gonna win it. Like, if I didn't think we're gonna win it, I would say, but I still have something there that says we're gonna win it. So until I feel like we're not, then I would say it. But right now,
Yeah.
there's nothing really swaying me thinking, "Oh, we're not
Yeah.
gonna win it." I still have.
Mo,
hope
let me
and
ask you a
think
question. Mo, let me ask you a
Yeah,
question.
you can ask
right?
many
Just
questions.
answer me. Against Brighton, when we were 1-0 before the red card, right?
Yeah.
If, in your opinion, if we stayed 11 men, what would the score have been? I'm curious. Or who would have won the game?
You were in the
Just
better
try.
team before.
Just try. Use your number. Just guess. Just guess.
I'm answering. You just
Okay.
didn't listen. You were in the better team on the pitch, so you could have drawn the game.
What game are you talking about?
The
Brighton?
Brighton
one
game
that you
before
just
that.
asked.
Before the red card. Before the red card, we weren't the
I
better
just gave you the answer, but you don't like it.
Okay. Okay.
Against
But you don't
Tottenham.
like
How
it.
did you play
Okay,
against Tottenham?
Okay. Don't give me your.
Okay, let him
opinion.
ask.
Hold on.
Let him ask.
Let me
Keep
rephrase.
asking.
Let me rephrase.
Ask away,
Let me
my
rephrase.
man. Ask away, my man.
Bookmakers facts. Who would have won the game against
I
Arsenal
don't
versus Brighton?
gamble, so it's
Okay,
haram. So
okay,
I don't
okay,
gamble. I don't
okay,
do the
Arsenal.
odds.
Arsenal would have won it, right? Bournemouth, when we were red 10 men.
Before
right?
the red card, you
Wasn't the best
definitely
game.
were in the better team on the pitch.
We,
Go ahead.
we weren't the better team, I understand. But who
That's
would you, if
that's
you,
a fact.
If you,
By the way,
if,
stats
if
show
you
it.
were a betting
Items
man,
show
I
it,
agree.
everything.
I agree with you. But if you were a betting man at the stage when it
I
was
would
0-0,
definitely. By the way, in hindsight as well, Bournemouth was the better team and they would have won it.
Bro,
Yeah,
if
okay.
I could bet, I wouldn't even bet for free for
Okay,
Arsenal.
I answered
Right.
you. Hold
Okay,
on.
hold
I
on,
answered you,
hold
bro.
on.
I
I'm coming,
answered you.
I'm coming.
Let
Yes,
him
yes,
finish.
like the
Let him
answer.
land because he's getting nowhere.
Let me just.
bro,
I'm
still.
getting somewhere. And then the Man City game when we were up, right? And this
You might have won it. You might have won it. Yes.
No. You know what? I would have actually taken you telling me Man City would have won.
No,
But
I
I'm just-
actually think you might have won the game.
Yeah,
Amen.
you
I
won
agree.
them in that game.
So-
See, I'm an honest
so
guy. You
from
might
you-
have won the game because Man City are shit, though.
Okay, Mo.
And Arsenal
From
were better than
from your responses now,
Exactly.
you'll find 9 points.
So
No,
okay,
it's
okay,
what
okay.
you
I
said.
get something.
what
I
Mo
got something
said.
for you.
You'll find 9
I got
points.
an answer for you. Hold on. Okay, let me respond. Against Inter, you had 14 corners and he didn't score.
Mhm.
But you had 2 corners against Spurs and he scored 1. Looking at the logic, you were in the better team against Spurs and he scored the set piece.
I
That
wasn't
didn't work.
talking
Hold
about
on, let me
better
finish.
team.
Let me don't cut me off, please. I didn't cut you off and I answered the question very short.
Okay.
That means the odds are saying that in games like Spurs, you're more likely not to score that set piece and be on the front foot. Why? Because there is another game where you had 14 corners and you didn't score, my friend. It's just
Right.
math and statistics, my friend.
No.
Right.
That
no,
means
can I-
in another game like Spurs, you might not have won. You only chose the games where you had the red card, but I can't choose the games where you won and you weren't the better team on the pitch.
No, but
Can I say something? Wait, can I say something?
there was systematic. Let me
Can I
respond
just-
to Mo. He just responded to me.
What
If
is
I
your
can-
point then, Nemi? What is your point?
My point is that there were determining factors that were not normal.
The game is
So
in the
gone.
put
sense
your
that
statement
if it's
down.
11-11,
Put
it
your
happened. It
statement
happened.
down.
I'm
Put your
just giving you
statement
more
down.
of a reason why
Put
I
your-
have hope that we'll win the
your
league.
statement then.
Because
You all
because
speak.
I
What's your
can find
statement?
those 9 points. If I look
Okay.
back as an Arsenal
What
fan,
I
I am
understood
hopeful
from you-
because
okay.
I can
Right.
understand where the 9 points went.
Olo,
That's what
before
I'm
you
saying.
go on.
But that's your
Okay, hold on.
opinion.
My
my opinion, 100%,
Okay,
mine.
what I understood, okay, because we can't go back and forth like this because I need other people to speak. What I understood from Nemi, guys, is that he thinks the Arsenal circumstances and performances over the last 11 games warrants them warrants them 9 points more than when they are today.
Exactly.
That's not what I said.
That
That's not
is
what I
his
said.
statement.
You're not
Exactly
paying
what you
attention.
said.
One
Wait.
sentence.
I am
Let me make it
definitely
in one
paying attention.
sentence, please.
I
One
am
sentence.
definitely
I'm gonna
paying.
try. I'm
You
gonna
are
try
trying
again.
to find excuses why you
No.
dropped the 9 points.
Hold on.
Prove to yourself that there is hope of
Exactly.
winning the
Oh,
league.
cool.
No,
So
you
wait,
asked me why I have hope. You
So-
asked me why I have hope. And if I look back at my season so far, I can actually pinpoint 9 points that were dropped for reasons that were out of our control. That's my.
But
I'm
it's not
just answering
true.
your
Oh
question.
my
It
God.
doesn't have to
That's
be
not
logical.
true.
Hold on.
No,
It
no,
doesn't
no.
have to be logical.
Understand.
I'm just
Understand.
telling you why I can cling on to hope
I understand.
that we'll
I
win the
understand.
league.
But
I
let me
understand, but
break
let
your
me-
Can I
heart.
let
me break
the other Arsenal
yeah,
fans
go
speak,
ahead,
please?
go ahead.
Nemi,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
unfortunately, we can't get those 9 points. Those 9 points are gone. So
I
like
agree.
as much as we
1000%.
try, we can't. Now the reason why I would say I would hope the thing I would say is this, right? Historically, we have seen bigger leads being clawed back. So I go back to Arsenal when we went on our 49 game unbeaten run. We just finished the season unbeaten. We were 11 points ahead of United at that point, and we came second. So, and this was around the same-ish time when Man United beat us in that 49 game. Now, a little bit less. Arsenal were about 5 to 7 points in 1998 against United. Again, United team which have been winning, and we came back with. So what I'm saying is this: like where we are right now isn't determined. We've seen points like get turned over like just like that, right? The thing is going to be down to how Liverpool play, because we cannot affect Liverpool. We can only affect Liverpool when we play them. So how like the question isn't can Arsenal go on a run, because I think Arsenal could go on a run. But even if we win every single game now and Liverpool win every single game now, they'll still finish 9 points ahead of us, right? Like, or maybe 6 points, because obviously that'll be them listening to us. So that doesn't change it. My thing is just this: I think Liverpool, and I just looked at the games, I think they have at least 1 or 2 losses in the next 2 months in them. Now, whether it happens or not, I'm not going to say.
But you don't. But I want to put the statement up, but you don't.
I feel like Arsenal have got better games to play against where they're unlikely to lose. That's my thing. But again, I'm talking from a fan's perspective, right? I'm not talking from a person who is.
And that's why you asked us that question, Mo.
But here's when the breaking
Never heard
heart
someone
comes
just
in.
waffle
I
about
want to
it.
get Ahmed. Can we get Alex before you start? Can we get Ahmed?
And now
Ahmed hates Arsenal. It's crazy.
I want to tell you, and I'm gonna break your heart a little bit, itsy heart. In the
Fair enough.
98, when you're saying you already had the team that won the league.
No, we didn't.
So
we didn't.
Wenger was there. Wenger won the.
We didn't win the league. We won. That's the first season he won the league in '98.
Okay, so when you dropped the point to United, what year was it?
Sorry,
What year did you drop the 10-point lead against United? Then
in 2005.
2005.
Yeah.
Okay, so you had Wenger, right?
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Again, it comes to the manager. Then what I'm trying to tell you, the guy on the right, forgot your name, that say then that the reason why
Name
me. When you saying that the problem is you can see how you lost those 9 points and you think that you'll do better. Mo constantly telling you that you did not play well with 11 men. So he was saying, no, you didn't deserve to be beating those players with 11 men. So
Who was saying that? Who
Mo.
Okay.
Mo was telling you some of those games that you played with 10 men, you did not play better than opposition, even with 11 men.
But what did he end up saying? Because he answered my question.
No,
he still
he
said
didn't.
we would have won. He said that. Mo, didn't you say that?
Only Man City game.
Man City, exactly.
Oh,
That's
Only
the
Man
way.
City game.
Okay. But I asked
Only
you
the
about
Man
makers
City
as
game,
well.
to be honest.
Exactly.
So we would have lost Brighton and Bournemouth? Okay.
You would not. You wouldn't have lost
you could
Brighton
draw-
because
you
you
could
didn't lose.
draw
You would
the
have
game.
drawn the Brighton game.
Okay.
So you see
Fair
what
enough.
I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. What you said.
Alex,
I
was just
actually
giving
want to
him
present
reasons
something.
why I claim
You know,
to
there
hope
is
that
one more
would
thing
win
I
the
want to
league.
present here
Alex,
that people
I actually need to
don't
go
take.
soon,
Okay, hold
so-
on.
Yeah, I
People
gotta
don't
go
take.
soon.
People don't take into account. I'm not going to stay for long. People don't take into account the form, right? In the next 10 games, yes, we talk about the teams that both teams play, but actually based on the form, I see more losses for Arsenal than Liverpool. You know why? Because I'm watching Liverpool win games and I'm not watching Arsenal win games. So I'm more
Things can
likely to
change.
say, exactly, things can change, but I don't see it changing until I see it changing, people.
Well, you're not an Arsenal
My
fan,
problem with
bro.
this,
You're not
I
an
don't
Arsenal
have
fan.
faith in the team like you
But
guys.
then
I
you-
don't.
you
Yeah,
put it
exactly.
on
Mo, have you
emotion.
seen our nuts? Our next 9
You're
games.
nuts.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I have.
Have you seen our
I
next
have.
9 games?
Yes.
And how
You have
how many-
Forest at home, Sporting away, you have West Ham away, you have Man United at home, you have Fulham away. I see this drop in points. You have Everton at home, nothing. I see Crystal Palace away. I see Brentford away. You're dropping points. I see Brighton away. You might lose. You might
No.
lose.
No.
Okay, I am not basing this. Okay, guys, I want to end the show, but I want most point is very simple. I am basing my analysis based on your performances this season, not on last season, right? I am
I think
basing
out
it
of
based
them
on the
next
11
season-
games.
Out of them 9 games, I reckon we could get like 25 points.
I swear, man, I heard it the same.
So you
thing
lose
as
3
people in the
points.
chat.
Yeah.
Listen,
Liverpool
your team's
for
tweaking that.
Liverpool. I see Liverpool beating Man City at home. I see Liverpool beating Southampton away. The only tough game for Liverpool I see away in the next 10 games, and the same thing is Newcastle away. It's the only game. Spurs
We're
away,
clean
Liverpool will beat. That's the
sweeping
only.
all
By
of
the way,
that.
until January, the only game that I see Liverpool might drop points is Newcastle away. The only game.
Alright.
And
Okay,
what
I'm
am I
gonna
basing
remember
this on? What am I basing this on? I'm not basing it on history. I'm basing it on the forms this season. Let me do the super chats now, so guys, we can get out of here because I don't want to take more of your time. Mafia here is saying transfer ban, UEFA Champions League, no new owners. Still above Arsenal 5 years into the thing.
Okay.
Because
Go different.
Chelsea. Thank you, Mafia, for the super chat. If you think Chelsea will finish the season above Arsenal,
No,
I
he's
will
saying-
take you seriously. I know
No, he's
exactly what he's
saying-
saying.
yeah.
He's saying today, Chelsea are, with all these factors, Chelsea are above Arsenal today with all these factors. Yes.
And then you could say in the whole 5 years that Arteta's been there, you done that in like one transfer window, my boy.
And-
So
and-
let's
and a
not
broken
really-
AFC, okay. Arsenal
Anyways.
always look at others. They barely look at themselves. Omar Rushd is
That's-
saying.
That's not true
That's-
because again,
It's
we
completely wrong.
criticize.
We just
we
dissected our
criticize-
team.
We can criticize our teams, but again, it's like when people ask questions, you respond to the question they're asked, right? So again, I hate this notion when people say things like this.
All
But
right.
anyways,
AMT saying
Arsenal
Arsenal Arsenal at Chelsea last season or today's game, which Arsenal played better? I'm gonna ask the Arsenal fans. Need to know quickly.
this game was better than last season. Last season was
We played
horrific.
better
We
last
got
Even though
absolute-
Chelsea scored from 2 flukes, the
Doesn't matter.
Modric cross
Bro,
and the
bro, do you-
penalty that was
do you
is
remember
not
the
going to be
game?
given this season.
Do you
I
remember
did,
the game? We got
I
absolutely
actually think Arsenal today were closer to the win than Chelsea today, and I said that on my video, by the way.
By the
Yeah,
way, we
I actually
conceded
think
the
Arsenal
goal
today-
on bad. We conceded today's only goal on bad goalkeeping. If you think about it,
and
Yeah, but to be honest, but we can't
And
ignore
defending, yeah,
that
the
Martinelli
defending to
and
have-
Saka Alex were through on
both
goal
through.
because your back line was
Didn't
covering the
communicate.
offside.
yeah, didn't communicate.
like-
So
Like
Colwell
they
should have
didn't,
stepped
they
up.
weren't good. I literally actually today in my videos, I know that the XG of Chelsea look more than Arsenal, but I saw Arsenal were way more dangerous.
And
Way
also-
more dangerous than Chelsea.
also-
you see,
Alex,
the reason why those
That's me just watching the game. I thought
I
Arsenal
know,
were closer
I
to
know,
the win.
and a lot. By the way, that chance at the end of a game was proven that it was going to be offside.
It was gonna
There's
be
thing-
offside.
Yes,
It
it
was
was
going to be
offside.
offside.
And the one
So-
before the Trossard one was
before-
offside.
yes,
And the
Yes.
Trossard
Offside.
one, yeah.
What I'm saying, what Chelsea's offside?
No.
Huh?
I think
Uh,
the guy next to me said something. Chelsea's goal offside. Something.
Oh, it's about
No.
Jackson.
He said even the Trossard one was offside.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What I'm saying is like those moments are actually in your mind. That bunch of offsides are in your mind.
No.
If you-
No. Arsenal had more 3-on-3s and 4-on. I thought Arsenal were
my
closer
word.
to get to
Okay,
the goal,
okay,
Chip.
okay.
And also,
But
so
I'm gonna tell you something, Alex. The reality is Arsenal lacked today a cutting edge up top,
Yeah, fact.
a difference maker,
Guess what Chelsea lacked today?
which is Havertz today was again. He still thought he's a midfielder again today.
no,
he
he
didn't
played well.
realize that
Himself around.
Odegaard was back.
No, he played okay.
No,
today.
it's
You want me to
because
tell you the
Rice was-
reality, Olo?
I
If you
thought
had
he was
any-
all right.
He was
I thought
okay.
it
I
was
didn't say it was amazing.
He was
I said
okay. By the way,
No.
Havertz was not bad. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If Arsenal had a big name up top, like a striker, an Osimhen, a Gyökeres, an Isak, someone from that ilk, you might have won the game.
Which
Yeah.
which chance?
Don't
which
kid
chance,
yourself.
Same
Don't
with
kid
chance
yourself.
Chelsea, by the
No,
way.
I'm gonna
Which-
tell you something.
Which
It's
chance?
not about which chance, Olo. It's not about which chance.
The header
Colwell
that
would
Havertz.
not. I'm gonna explain it again, Olo. Colwell would not have been able to cover Kukurea the whole game on Bukayo Saka. Colwell would not have been able to handle. We had, bro. You guys don't understand this. Kai Havertz might get you goals here and there. He isn't a top number 9. He doesn't occupy defenses. He doesn't.
I don't
Also, can I-
disagree, Mo. I don't
Can I say-
disagree.
Can I say something, Alex? Sorry, Alex, very quickly on the goal that we scored, and I know you said it was a goalkeeping error. I think sometimes we fall into this trap where a goal goes into the near post, everyone goes, a goalkeeper made an error. I explain goal. Some of the hardest shots to save is actually the near post Because you
I'm gonna
don't.
say joke, but I'm gonna not say
I
it.
know it was a long time ago. I wasn't this heavy. I was not this heavy. I know what
Anyway,
you're
go
thinking.
ahead. Go ahead
But
because
yeah,
I need
I
to.
was just saying this. There's sometimes a notion that if he goes near post, you should save it. It's actually harder because you have to be. It's more reflex near post, whereas far post you get the chance to actually dive, right? So the fact that Martinelli went near post in a shot where it looked like one should have either passed to Saka or go far post, I think he caught out Sanchez. There's not much he could have done in that position.
Okay, quick response to you, and I gotta go.
Quick.
So you will look at the replay and you will say, I'm sorry, you're right, Alex. You know why? Because Sanchez had all the time to settle his feet. He actually stepped up. That's how much time he had. So he didn't check. You know how goalkeepers put the hand on the post to see where the post is? Sanchez did that and forward.
Okay,
I
let me. Okay. Question for the panel: if Liverpool win the league, is it too? It's too early, no matter what anyone's saying. But if we win, how huge is that in your opinion? How much credit goes to Jurgen Klopp? I'm actually gonna ask. I'm gonna ask Ahmed, Man United. How much credit goes to Jurgen Klopp if they win the league, Liverpool?
Nah, I think all the credit should be going to Slot because
No, not
I'll tell you why.
Let him answer. Let him answer.
For me, yeah, personally, yeah. Obviously, Klopp built Liverpool and where it is right now, yeah. But I feel like the fact that Slot, this is his first season in the Premier League, yeah, and he's pretty much adapted quite quickly. And you can say he inherited a good team, but we've seen coaches that have inherited good teams, like Benitez from Madrid, and didn't do well. So the fact that he's doing and maintaining it still now, I think major credit needs to go to Slot because there's certain players that weren't doing well for Klopp last season that are shining this season, like the Gravenberches, you know.
Who else?
Right. Okay. I need to call it.
No. I think we have some points to say on that, Mo. It's important.
No, Ahmed, wait, sorry. Ahmed said players. Ahmed said players, which means more than one. Who else, Ahmed?
Trent as well has improved immensely defensively as well.
It is almost midnight in the UK.
But let me give my own response. Let me give my own response.
We can have another show when we talk about Liverpool,
Diaz as well, by the way. Diaz as well.
Yeah,
two players.
Also,
two players. Really.
The only credit that goes to Klopp is the fact that he recognized that he was the problem and left.
Arteta will never.
Arsene Wenger would never. I think about Arsene Wenger. You know, I feel like he could have left a couple seasons before. So that's the only reason I'll give him any props. You know,
that's why you go.
That was good, Alex. Alex, that was good.
Okay, Faraz is saying keep drinking the Kool-Aid. The meltdown will be epic. They won't have a meltdown. Do you know why? He would still find excuses, Faraz. I'm telling you this.
Bro, I am almost 40. I have seen Arsenal suffer for years. I'm sorry, I don't care
AMT
anymore.
saying 97, 98 and the end of February. Guys, 97, 98 at the end of February, we were 12 points behind Man United. Okay, AMT, I get you this. It's fine.
It don't matter. Yeah. You said it ain't, we don't do it. He bring it up. Big up yeah, AMT. Big up
AMT. Big up
I guess.
And Akhil is saying the real question is that 30 and 30 Palmer versus 20 and 30 Saka.
Nobody answered it. Nobody answered the question.
Move on, please.
We can't move on.
What does that mean?
Paid money. He paid money to have you guys.
I don't understand. Go ahead.
It's the question he asked, and we're like,
the question.
You're doing the same math.
I asked, bro. Is the question I asked. I know you guys don't think it's important.
In
but
the beginning of the show.
Hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Last sentence. The whole thing about stat padding in the season is you have patches where you put in outputs. You give your team outputs, and then for a lot of the other games, you're quiet, and they actually need you. Who knows if those other whatever amount of games that he did not put any. How many? You said it was 21, right, Palmer? So there was how many? What's that? What's the math on that? That's 10, 6 or 7. 17 games where he didn't do anything for Chelsea in the league.
Yeah,
the difference is I actually hold on. Can I respond to this? Can I respond to this?
Injured.
Actually, by the way, Cole Palmer, guys, Cole Palmer was not involved in Chelsea because he was not sold yet to Chelsea in the whole of August last season.
Yes.
That's number one.
Well, how many? How many games? Was that?
3 games. The second thing is
he didn't start it in September.
Cole Palmer is that okay? Let me just answer this before I do the AK super chat. Cole Palmer is the kind of player that affects the game sometimes without having a GA. He doesn't have For example, let me give you an
I
example.
agree.
When he made that pass to Neto, he didn't get the assist of the goal. But we know that the goal, because of his pass from his half all the way to Neto, the right weight, so Neto can just go there. Two
You're talking
games
about
ago.
Today?
No, 2 games ago,
no.
when he had that pass at a halfway line. Sometimes
I saw Odegaard do that
you
against
see Cole
Brighton.
Palmer. Odegaard kind of similar sometimes.
Every
This
day.
overhyped. We're overhyping it. We saw
Okay,
Odegaard do that
anybody,
against
would you
Exactly.
take,
Thank you,
can I
Omar.
ask
You agree.
people in the chat, can people answer this before we end that? Can people in the chat answer this? Cole, would you take, if I'm telling you tomorrow, would you take Cole Palmer or Odegaard? Which one would you take? People in the chat, answer this, please.
Please
Please,
answer.
just one name. Akil is saying a lot of arrogance for a fan base who has won nothing for 20 years. The last time Liverpool won the league, they ran away with the points. It will happen again.
Okay.
By the way, a lot of people think that Liverpool are going to run away with the league by December or January, actually. That Man City will give up. That Man City will give up. I'm telling you something. In the next games, if Liverpool win 8 out of the next 10 games, they will run away with the league.
Wait, to the drop.
If City gets that midfielder from Villarreal,
Zubimendi?
it's
No,
over.
from Sociedad, yeah, maybe.
I
I don't think so. By the way, I've seen Pep Guardiola give away the title before to Liverpool when they ran away. If Liverpool are 15
He
points
only
behind,
generous to Liverpool. He's not generous his previous managers. So
no, but we'll see how it goes. But
No,
AK, we'll see. We'll see.
Liverpool earned that title. It wasn't given to
AK,
them.
I'm just telling you now, I have way more faith in Liverpool than Arsenal at this current moment.
So it can change.
City.
So you should, though. So you should.
It can. Everything. By the way, I am
That's my
that
point.
guy. And I
So
said
that's
it
my
many times. Hold on. I said it. People don't understand this. New information means new opinion, right? If tomorrow Van Dijk breaks his legs, new information means new opinion, right? If Salah is out, if there is disruption because Salah signed the contract with Saudi Arabia and Van Dijk is leaving and there is disruption in the team, new information means new opinion. However, I analyze the past and I try to predict the future. What is more likely to happen? Liverpool 4 off or Arsenal get 20 games run? Hold on, let me finish. In my opinion, it's Liverpool not falling off.
Wait,
for
so
me.
did Liverpool not start off? I'm pretty sure last year Liverpool started off like a house on fire.
No, Liverpool were
ahead.
actually
Yes.
fifth, actually.
No, they weren't.
Sixth.
No, because when we played them at Anfield, they were top of the league, and I remember them saying they were 4 points ahead of us.
That is way
No.
in the season. That was
No, it wasn't.
way.
It was in November. It was in November last year. I remember it because it was a night when Gabriel scored a header, and they scored. Salah scored
Although you're gonna
equalizer.
go get me, check it again, and then I'm gonna prove you wrong, right?
We played them
Feel
in
free.
December, I think.
Yeah, it's like November, December. I remember it, and Liverpool.
By the way, the reason why I will answer the question why
so it's not impossible.
I will answer the question why Slot has a little bit to thank
said it's not-
to
go on.
Klopp.
Can I just, Alex? Okay. Game week 15, Arsenal were ahead of Liverpool in the table. So stop this notion. Okay, I just checked.
Before that, I said before that. When did
Before
Liverpool
that,
play
you were
Arsenal?
always ahead of Arsenal until game week 18, bro.
What?
You were always ahead of Liverpool last season until game week 18. And then you dropped your 6 games non-winning streak. You remember that?
Like
Liverpool
this?
won, and then you caught up the 5 points.
Exactly.
So they fell off.
Exactly. So they
But
could fall off as
Liverpool
well.
were not flying. That notion is wrong. Okay, so the information you presented is wrong.
Were they keeping up with us at that time? To be able to go ahead of us, that means they had to be matching us pace for pace, which means they were flying as well.
Everyone was fine. Man City was fine. Anyway, listen. Let me do the super chat so we can end the show. Brother, you stat padded, but if North London Derby, maybe it's 2 days, it's mad. Anyway, listen, people. Thank you, Omar, for the super chat. I really appreciate you. You're responding to me. I want to thank everyone. Guys, just shameless. You stat padded if buts and maybes. You literally did if buts and maybes. Guys, Nemi is on the way to 30K. Jay streams
3K,
on Twitch, on YouTube. 3K. Jay is in Nemi is in the way in 3K. So guys, go and support Nemi. I know only Arsenal fans will go and support you. Ahmed AA United is here. Big up Ahmed. Always great to have a show with you. And Footy Judge always here. And Alex, always a pleasure to have you, Alex. If you guys want to find Alex, he's on Twitter. Redneck Blue on Twitter, of course. He's on Lewis' channel probably every day. So Jay as well streams on Twitch, gaming and everything. You guys go support the guys. I want to thank everybody that made us 27K. Hit the like button before you go. Thank you for every
guys.
super chatter.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
you guys.
What do you
I
think
will
of
see you
Tottenham?
guys soon. And big
Shit.
up the Tottenham. What
What
are
do
you?
you
Think of shit.
Tottenham.
Tottenham.
Big up the
That's
people.
all
Thank
right.
you, everyone. And I'll see you guys soon.